Hello, everybody. Welcome to Bricky sits here and doesn't really say a whole lot, but talks about random crap that's going on in his life that it may or may not interest you to the slightest amount. Okay, fine. Okay, I'll cease. Okay, let's kill him. Okay, let's beat him to death with hammers, as it tends to be. Good morning. Good morning. God damn it. I'm so used to the early streams, man. I'm so used to them. I constantly think it's good. I gotta throw into good morning every single time. It gets me. It gets me every time. Hello. Good morning. I did it again. Holy fuck. Good evening. Good evening, chat. Hello. How's it going? Hopefully things are treating you mostly pretty well. Hopefully they're teaching good. I mean, it's kind of good night, but like good night assumes that's like the end of the night, you know, and it's like, oh, it's over. Whereas opposed to good morning is more of like a beginner, like a continuation of it all. That kind of youth, that kind of thing. Like you're going to bed. Yeah, it's like you're going to bed for the most part. So. I don't know. It's an in-between. It's an in-between to all those different kinds of things. Zara kills, more Tark of Envy. Clean yourself, Argent Numinous, and the squirrels, them specifically, plural. Thank you for the resubs and subs as well. Appreciate it. Thank you for the for the continued support and all that fun stuff. Happy to have you. Thank you. Good day, my fine fair friend. There you go. See, we can work with that one. We can work with that one. That's a phrase that I think is genuinely acceptable overall. To praise Emperor Bricky, I shall serve him until and into death. All right, that's a little. Let's not go too far here, okay? I've seen a little too much praising of people in the last 48 hours. Okay, I think we could tone down the zealot methods by a few folks. So you know, I think today we can be logical individuals. We can be a little bit more. What's the name of is it iconoclast? What's the middle tree in Rogue Trader? It's dogmatic, heretical. It's iconoclast, isn't it? Or is that the knight? Which one is it? Is it iconoclast? Okay, yeah. We can be like middle ground here today. We can be mostly chilling, I'd say. You know, that kind of stuff. I think it'll be okay. Just some dude blood speaking Japanese. That's not bad. I'm okay with that one. As far as phrases go, I'd say that one's pretty up there. Yeah, I'm pretty good with that one. Oh yeah, Silverwater. Yeah, absolutely. Pleasure having seen you around. Thank you so much for chatting, and thank you for the bits. I appreciate that as well. Now we're doing full Japanese for today. Okay, that's the plan. I set aside a time frame where I was like, I want to do 3 hours. Oh, got really bright. Gonna do 3 hours of just chatting with chat, saying hello, saying what's up, doing the usual kind of jazz, and then after that we'll who knows? I mean, and then we'll end the stream, and then life will be done. You know, that kind of thing. Our Nico, calm down now. Calm down, Nico TLG. You're fine. You don't love me. You love the idea of me. You love the bizarre online internet persona version of me. It's very different. It's very different. You don't know who I truly can and can't be. You don't know what I'm all about. You know what I'm all about. Brick's becoming a chatting streamer. Truly Twitch has fallen. I mean, it hasn't just chatting in a sense changed a little bit over the years though. Like before in the days it was like the IRL streaming where we kind of all considered it to be a little bit goofy. But then you kind of just like, now it's just kind of like, I don't know, you're just like talking. You know, so those like generalities at this point. It has kind of changed a bit over the years. You know, the expectation, yeah, it was a lot more like IRL streaming, because back then the just chatting was IRL, and IRL was like annoying people on the street. Now TikTok has the monopoly on that, so you know, it's been a It's changed. It changed a little bit. I don't know. I mean, it's fine. What is it? It's like 5 p.m. right now anyway. Yeah. Oh god, I gotta take some pills. Oh god. Okay, you, and you, and you. Oh wait, crap. And you. Sorry, chat. I don't have any pills for you. These pills are all for me.
Hey Brick, just finished playing the Titanfall 2.
Water than pills? You know, that's actually a great question. Oh, Telkine's got something going on.
Can't wait to get to customize my pilot for multiplayer.
Yes, so I agree. Titanfall 2 has some of the best like faux military shenanigans I probably have seen. It's really weird, right? Because you have like all the robots and the regular people, but they keep this like strangely realistic like military pack for all the Titanfall pilots. They have like their blood type and stuff all over their body and like on like little patches and shit like that. It's actually really neat. As far as that kind of stuff goes, yeah, it's pretty neat. It's pretty neat. Also, hey, Soundbite Streams and Stacy's Grape Soda, thank you for the resub. Appreciate it. Any plans for a final shape review? I had plans for it, and then time kind of got away from me, and then I started thinking about other projects. So I think, I don't know, maybe at some point. I still haven't done the raid, man. I got really into it. Shadow of the Erd Tree came out, and then I got all fucked up time wise, which like, you know, it makes sense. Shadow of the Erd Tree, so like it took priority, but it is what it is. It is what it is. What does Google forecast your symptoms as? Wait, for sickness? I'm pretty fine right now. I'm a little nasally. I don't know. I got like a little bit like a sinus headache, but that's kind of about it. And it's like, whatever, you know. I know. I'm recovering mostly. These pills are. Oh, sorry. These are like multivitamins and shit. It was like a multivitamin, like zinc, like fish oil. It was shit like that. It wasn't, you know, like Dayquil or Sudafed or something like that. Can Sudafed make drugs? I kind of want to look that up, but I'm pretty sure it's going to fuck up my internet search history and the FBI is going to be on my ass. But I kind of want to look it up. Can Sudafed make drugs? Sudafed used to make crystal meth. Oh. In Minecraft. I made a mod that adds meth cooking and addiction to the game. Holy. Hey German, thanks for the tier 1 sub. I appreciate it. Are any of those pills making the voices go quiet? Bro, not lately. Not in the last like 24 hours. Not in the last 24 hours. Hey boy, we're back in the sight lines of the annoying folks online again. We make one failed assassination joke and we're back on it. We're back on it, boys. It went away after the female custodies thing, and then now it's returned. So, rip. We're back to it. Oh shit! Euro Adventurous gifted a sub to the FBI. Oh no! Oh fuck! Yeah, it was fine. I thought it was a funny fucking joke. I was stoked with it. But then like I found out that like one of the people like actually died, and I kind of felt bad about it. And also I was like 10 hours too early. I shot my shot like 20 minutes after it happened. That was too quick. I needed to wait like at least like 7 to 10 hours, and then it would have been fucking just Kino. It would have been Kino if I waited a little longer, but I jumped it too quick. It's like you know, like humor is often how soon you can make a joke on something is how goofy the situation tends to be. Like, do I think that it was really a great thing for everyone to be making jokes about like the submarine with all the people who like died in the Titanic submarine? No, but it was really funny of a situation. So the metric of when you can make the joke got really short. It gets like much shorter. Like the metric gets a lot tighter, you know? Like how soon you can do it. Comedy is tragedy plus time. I mean, it literally is. Also, what's up, Candy? Also, goddamn it, Candy. Yeah, I know. But I'm back in the what is it? I'm back in the like anti-woke, anti-female custodian like sightlines again because I made my little Egon joke. Dude, I felt so good about that one too. It felt perfect, man. It felt like so on point. It was like, dude, I just finished Elden Ring stream. I just hit like, I was sick. I just saw it happen and I was just like, curse you, Trump. I don't know, man. It gave me a giggle. You shouldn't have deleted it, to be honest. I know I shouldn't have. I thought it was good. I should have stood my ground, but like, I just don't want that. I just don't want that heat. I'm getting it anyway. But like, I just don't want that heat, man. I don't know. I just don't need it. You know, I got my own life to live. It's just like, it's madness. It's just madness. You know, it was a little quick. It was too quick. Would have been funnier like a few hours later, you know. Just make an announcement hating on Erebus and you'll be good. Right back into the folks. Right back into the good graces of the people. Bricky, whenever he plays with Matara, the bug is back. The bugs are back. Yeah, it was too quick. It's all right. It's how it is. Past 2 days have been pretty insane, you know. But I don't want the smoke, Bricky seconds after jumping into the volcano. Yeah, I know. I made my joke. It's fine. You know, at the end of the day, it's just fucking humor. Who cares? I will say, for those of us who are like just like enjoy watching this from the sidelines, the memes have been fucking like top tier. They've been fucking Kino, man. They've been great. They're so killer. Twitter cares apparently. Well, yeah, I know. I know people treat the dude like he's the second coming of Christ. So like any joke on his behalf is like an affront to God. So I know. But it's just like, it gets me, man. It gets me. I don't know. There's just so many solid ones. My favorite was the Mordecai and Rigby art. That one's pretty good. I liked the Fallout VATS. And it's like 95%, and I'm like, been there. No, it was what was it? It was XCOM. There was like XCOM with like the 99% chance to hit one. That one made me laugh pretty hard. That one was good. That one was pretty good. There's some good ones. There's some regurgitated ones that are not so good. Oh, my favorite one. Dude, it's just so fast how quickly they cooked though. Like they cooked so quick. My favorite one was like, guys, I'm telling you, I just don't think death marks are worth the points per model. that one sent me. That one had me over the moon. that one really got me. Oh, yeah, there's some good ones, but yeah, I jumped the gun a little too quickly on mine, so I don't want that smoke, so I left it up for 10 minutes and then dropped it. Oh well. Here's your Mr. Local Connoisseur coming back to remind you to play Blue Archive and watch the anime. It's absolute peak. Chat, thoughts on Blue Archive? Bricky, you're getting the heat anyway, double down on it? I don't know. I'm not really an antagonistic style person. I'm just not really like a person who enjoys to antagonize. I don't know. I had like a talk with my mom today. We were driving somewhere earlier today, and we were like, I was talking to her about like their retirement plan, and like we were talking about like, you know, where they want to live for their retirement, like you know, where they have to pick a house that they're gonna like pass away and maybe, and then like we're thinking about that stuff, but then there's like the touchy topic of like, well, my grandparents are gonna probably go first and they own houses, like it's like an inheritance thing that's gonna be going on. And then like we were chatting about that stuff, and then I just like I kind of sat back and I was like, God, like who cares about not about that, but like about like the whole like catching heat for my joke, you know? I'm just like, fuck, man, who cares? Just it's like it's just so like you get a little bit of that dose of like real life again, and you're like, oh yeah, this doesn't matter. Like this just doesn't matter, you know? Like regurgitating a culture war over model soldiers, like it just doesn't matter, man. You know, it hits. Blue Archive is very average. Blue Archive is popular as hell. Blue Archive is overrated. Blue Archive is peak anime. Oh, peak anime was done by the person who typed it though, so I have to get rid of them. Anime girl. Whatever. TLDR, being outside makes you normal to most people. It's like so true though. It's like actually so true. It's wild how much you can, like how much more you just realize how unimportant so much of the fucking world is when you just go outside and interact with people. It's crazy how different the world becomes. It's such an eye-opener. It's wild. Is that Blue Archive, the gacha game on Steam? Store. Let's see these reviews. I misspelled archive. Good job, Bricky. I misspelled archive again. How the fuck am I doing this? I don't see it on Steam. You're a liar and a thief. I hate you. Is it supposed to be one word? What is this? Mobile only? Oh, good God. No, thank you. Oh, no. I don't. Listen. I'll take the Twitter heat. I ain't taking that heat. Man. I ain't doing that. No, thank you. No, you've lost me. You already lost me a little bit at the anime thing, but I was willing to look it up. You fucking lost me. I'm gone out of this one. No, thank you. No, I'm all good. Alpha Basilisk, Calgon, and Sire. Thanks for the resubs, you three. I appreciate you. I don't even care how good it is. I'm just not going to do it. Actually, you put it in a medium that I'm so detested against that there's just no reason. There's just no reason. But does it have oobly boobly anime girls? I bet it does. It's a mobile gacha game.
The real question: do you pickles?
Do I pickles? What the fuck does that even mean? I like pickle. Chat, what do you... Thoughts on pickles, chat? Be honest now. Be honest now. Wow. There are a lot of people who don't like pickles. Really? That's weird. Aggressively mid. Funniest shit I've ever seen. Okay, +2. Rick and Morty ruined it. Okay, -2. That one, you were second in the line for that one. Wait, hold on. There's like we got some like genuine back and forth here. Wait, can I start a poll? How the hell do I start a poll again? Users in chat. Is it right poll? Oh, yeah, there we go. Pickles. Oh. Do you like pickles? I'm sorry, YouTube chat. I unfortunately don't have one for you. Chat, you're gonna get yes or no. Those of you who are indifferent, you gotta pick a side. Start poll, 1 minute. Do you like pickles? Wow. 58. It's like 60-40 yes and no. You guys don't like pickles that much? Is it really that? It's like 55-45. How? I didn't know so many people didn't like pickles. I thought pickles are fucking amazing. I love pickles. They're incredible. Pickles are so goated. They're fucking amazing. They're just delicious. They get great flavor. They're like 0 calories. There's like multiple types of pickles. You can pickle things in different flavors and brines and heats. What do you mean? Pickles just ruin burgers? Why are you getting burgers with pickles on them? Take them off. You can have pickles without the burger. This is wild. This is wild to me. Get corned beefed spread. Wait, hold the phone. Also, maybe bite the bullet on getting Elden Ring and Shadow of the Erd Tree. Hell yeah. Despite my issues with Elden Ring, it is a good game. Also, Algrim, thanks for the Prime. Glendon, get corned beef, spread cream cheese on it, roll it around a pickle, and then you have Midwestern sushi. I would, if I could ban you, like just in general, I would, but that's a super chat, and I don't think I have the ability to like get you from that alone. Okay, ban him. I might actually be able to. This is your get out of jail free card because you did give me $5. You get to walk away with your life one time. I'm fine with pickles, but don't get me started on pickling preservation. This relative of mine was obsessed with pickling all different kinds of foods. One of his favorites were pickled pig's feet. Okay, so pickles obviously are like, you know, cucumbers, right? Clearly. Now there are other things like pickled eggs, pickled garlic, and then those things like that. Now that's different. That's different. Pickled cabbage is fine. Pickled onions, also pretty good. Those are fine too. But like pickled eggs? Not sure about that one. Pickled garlic is not bad. That's not bad. Wait, when you guys have pickled garlic, do you eat the pickled garlic cloves just like one at a time? Or do you cook with it and put it in stuff? Yes and yes. Both. With stuff. Cook with. Both. Cook both. Okay, yeah, that might shock you, because I knew some people. I think it's like maybe more of a Midwest or like a South thing. I've known a lot of people who are like campers and things like that. They would go to like opening day fishing season and shit like that, and they would just eat pickled garlic. They would just eat the cloves by themselves after pickling. Some of you are saying WTF, but we currently have people stating that they are pro pickled garlic and they eat it by itself. Maybe it's for like smokers. People have like deadened taste buds or something. I don't know. I don't know, man. Some people do it. Some people do it. Chat, we're having what we call a cultural overlap here. Okay? That's what we're having right now. Chop it and add to a sandwich. That's pretty good. Reminder to everyone that Big Mac sauce uses pickles. If you like your Big Mac, you like pickles. Get bent. Okay, I can't fully give you that one. The only reason for that is because you like that. That's like saying if you like caramel apples, you like apple. Well, that doesn't work. It's like if you like pie, you like eggs. Like, no, that doesn't really work. It's part of the ingredients, okay? It's like if you like ketchup, you like tomatoes. Like, yeah, a little bit. Not quite, though. Okay, not quite. Apple pie, yay or nay? Ooh. I'm pretty pro apple pie. I am pro apple pie with like the cinnamon granola crumble top part of it, you know? I'm pretty pro that. That shit goes so hard with an insane amount of whipped cream or ice or vanilla ice cream. That stuff is fucking amazing. Pumpkin pie, I'm also pro pumpkin pie. Though if you want the right pumpkin pie, you get like a pumpkin pie and then you make sure you have like an equivalent in terms of depth of whipped cream. Pumpkin pie, first time chatter, so you hate waffles. That's a +2, okay? Not everyone will understand that joke, but that was a good one. That was a good one. That was a good one. Yeah, no, I understand that joke. That was solid. That was solid. I don't love your name. Makima can step on me, but I did appreciate your joke. I think Bricky just likes whipped cream because he is whipped. Well, listen, one of us has to put out. But I do love whipped cream though, unironically. It's really good. Oh wait, a lot of fun. It'd be a lot of fun to see you play Command and Conquer with Matara, either Kane's Wrath or Red Alert 3 co-op. Red Alert 3 co-op would go super hard. That would go super hard. I would give you that one. That one will be pretty good. So I'm pro a lot of pie. There's very few pie I don't like. Pumpkin pie I love. I honestly, I mean, I'm a big Costco guy, but we're Costco. Sorry. Costco pumpkin pie is really good. It's really, really good. Boom. Fuck. Fucking hell. Chicken pot pie. Okay, so I actually, if I see a chicken pot pie at almost any restaurant, I almost always order it. There are two things. There are two things that if I see at a restaurant that I have not been to yet, I will almost always order, and that is chicken pot pie and a cioppino. And the reason for that is because there's no fucking place on planet Earth that makes those two items the same, unless you're on like some kind of chain. But I'm referring to non-chains. Okay, a cioppino and a chicken pot pie are always different. The fillings are different, how it's cooked it's different, what they use for like the puff pastry for the pot pie is different, the type of seafood they put in the cioppino is different. It's always different. And so every time I go, it's something wacky. Or it may not wacky, but it's something different. And so I always feel like I'm getting some kind of neat new thing. I feel like I might need to explain what a cioppino is to some people because I don't think all of you know what that is. Hold on. Wait. Where's Twitch chat? Oh. I spelled that wrong. Okay, so for those of you who don't know what chicken pot pie is, this is a chicken pot pie. It is a pie filled with like kind of chicken soup in a way. Oh, I didn't even notice the death counter. It's kind of like chicken soup, but not quite. It's more like a thick chicken stew in a sense. But it often looks like this. It's like a puff pastry, and then in the pastry are chicken. Like various chicken soup style things, often carrots, peas, chicken, and potatoes. Very much those types of things. And as you can see from this description alone, there are a lot of different styles of chicken pot pie. How they're made, how they're set up, there's a casserole, I guess. Lots of different options. Really good stuff. Now, the other one is the cioppino. This is a cioppino. It's a seafood stew, kind of in a way. It's like normally a tomato bisque, I guess, maybe? Something along those lines. But it's all, it's not really, maybe not like a bisque, but more like a reduction? No, not reduction. Stock? Something like that. But it's normally filled with all kinds of various seafood. So scallops, mussels, clams, shrimp, salmon sometimes, often a big chunk of garlic bread.
Oh, I know that. Chicken pot pie absolutely fucks.
Yes, chicken pot pie absolutely fucks. Hell yeah, it does. But yeah, this is often what Chipino is. And then sometimes they'll do some like crazy shit. They'll like throw like a lobster head in it or something, you know? And as you can see, like this one seems like it has like some squid in this one. I think the circles are calamari, maybe of some sorts. There's like tons of things like that. I think Chipino originated from like, it's like an old seafood stew. Italian American seafood stew. Yeah. I think it was like, if you were like on the 7 seas, you just kind of like you just like shoved all the fucking fish you possibly could into a tomato soup. And then that was your meal. As far as I'm concerned, I think that's about it. You know, I think it's about it. So yeah. Clickety click. So yeah, it's a lot of that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's been you know, it's all time. Regular sailor meal type thing. Holy, excuse me. Working on some Farsight enclaves right now. Mechs are cool. What projects are you working on? I am working on my Chaos Knights. They are 5 knights, 5 big guys who bust on my eyes. Bricky, I love you, but this is awful. It's, you know, not all of us have taste. It's fine. Imagine Matara's reaction to Tim Curry and Red Alert. That's kind of what I was thinking too. Yeah, Tim Curry and Red Alert would be pretty great with that. No, so okay. So here's the list, right? Here's the list. Here you go. They recently dropped the cost of certain Chaos Knight models. Turns out you can run 3 melee knights, the Rampagers, and 2 shooting knights, the Despoilers, for exactly 2,000 points. On the dot. No enhancements. No enhancements. No nothing. Exactly 2,000 is 5 big knights. So, we're doing 5 chaos guys who bust on my eyes. Business Rogue, thank you for the sub and the resub, and Large and Juicy, thank you for the prime. Which is pretty funny. So, do knights need a war dog? Nope. It is a pure stat check army. It is a pure stat check army. So, am I gonna win? No, I'm not. I'm not gonna win. But it's very funny. There's not enough knights to win. Like, you know, like there's not enough models to do objectives, etc. But you know, you run 3 Rampagers, and then they run forward and they beat shit up, and then you run 2 Despoilers, and then they shoot stuff. One Despoiler has a Gatling cannon arm. The other one has the Melta cannon arm. So you get 18 shots at 622 and a flamer. And then the other one is 2d3 shots blast at strength 12, AP 4, d6 damage, Melta 6. You can still do actions and shoot with them, but I've got 3 melee knights, so like they're not really gonna be doing it, you know? And also they have the rocket launcher on the top that does 3 shots at 2d6, I think, and then like a heavy stubber. So we're like total stat check mode. So I'm honestly just going to arrive to the table and be like, here you go, and I'm just gonna line them on the front, just like front line, and just push. How to do against a horde of Nids or guard? Not bad, actually. Horde armies is honestly the thing I'd probably be the best looking to go into, because the Rampager Knights like genuinely slam. So the Knight Rampager, the melee Knight, it has the claw and the sword, or the chainsaw, right? The dialogue, the heavy stubber is like 6 random dickhead shots, who cares? But on the charge, you get sustained hits 1. And because you're a Rampager, you hit on 2s. So in a sense, you're landing, you're hitting on 1s. You're landing every single hit you get. Now, the Rampager does, at most, 18 attacks at 932. which is pretty disgusting. Ironically, it may not be very good into like 20 orc boys, maybe. But you know, like it still hurts. Oh, Glendon, no, you didn't break any rules in the super chat. No, I was just giving you shit. No, you didn't do anything wrong. You were like, you told me about like the Minnesota fucking or Midwestern sushi roll, and it was like disgusting. You're totally fine. I was just fucking with you. But anyway, but like, yeah, but with that Rampager, I'm not gonna have like a lot of CP because I'm just running 5 big knights, and so I've only got 5 total stratagems I'm gonna use CP on. I've got what is it? 4 up invul in shooting, 6 up feel no pain. What else? Terror Shades and Tank Shock, and then maybe CP reroll. That's it. That's all it is. That's genuinely all you'll be using it on. So most of the time, I'm probably just gonna roll up, hit you with Tank Shock, and then like just, and that'd be great. And then, you know, the shooting knight has 18 shots with a Gatling gun, and all this other kind of stuff. It's great. It's great. Also, CLN, Glendon and Stretches Board, thanks for the resubs. Do I sell my Necrons to go all in on Nids? I'm going to go insane painting all 485 gaunts. Can you even run 400? You can't even run 485 gaunts. That's not even possible. The most you could run is 240. Because your squads of 20. Phrasing, Bricky? Oh, shut the fuck up. You yell at phrasing, I get context. CP is command point reroll, you dumbass. Yeah, it's like battle line is 6, and so there's 20 Termagants each, so 120, and then Hormagaunts would be another 20, so that'd be like 240. Barb Gaunt? Okay, well then that would make it 360. No, but Barb Gaunts aren't battle line. Are they battle line? They're not battle line, are they? Plus Gargoyles? Well, those aren't Gaunts. No, yeah, they're not battle lines. So that's another 60, so that's 300. And then Gargoyles would be another 120, so that'd be 420. Nice. That's, I mean, that's still not 485 Gaunts. What else is there? I mean, there's Gene Stealers, I guess. No, oh no, wait a minute. We've got Nero Gaunts and Barb Gaunts. So there's another 10 Barb Gaunts, which would make it 450. So we got 35 left. I think we're out of Gaunts. Yeah, I don't think there are any more. Gaunts Ghosts? Ah, shit, you're right. Okay, so we'll get we'll add another 6 to it. So we got Gaunts Ghosts. Stupid. 3 squads of 11 Nero Gaunts. We already did those. Okay, so you got Gargoyles, Hormagaunts, and Termagants, right? Those are the 3. So those make 360, and then 30 Barb Gaunts would make 390, and then another 60 Nero Gaunts would make 450. You get an extra 6 for 456 for Gaunts Ghosts, I guess. And I think that's it. I guess maybe you could add more Ripper Swarms, which aren't Gaunts, but they are part of the Termagaunts, in a sense. Oh wait, no, Ripper Swarms aren't part of them anymore. They used to be. They were like sold in the kit. That's right. But they aren't Gaunts, so they're not part of the Termagaunt unit anymore. So they part of the Hormagaunt unit? Remember they used to be like part of a unit. No, not anymore. They're just Ripper Swarms. Hot dog, your units are stupid and you should feel bad. Bricky, I think your candlestick is back with 10th. Bringers, dude, yes. Okay, so it's not quite the candlestick, but I know what you're talking about. I was thinking that exact same build. Bringers of Flame, Brazier Canoness, Fire and Fury enhancement, 4 reds with heavy flamers. We're not even done though. You can give the Sergeant a hand flamer as well to add to that. If you just want more torrents. We can do more. Yeah, no, I was thinking that when I saw that on the list, I was like, no way. This is actually possible. It's I don't know if it's good. I'm not gonna go as far as say it's good, but it's funny. And that's okay. It's funny. Also, Thrice Reckless, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Appreciate that very, very much. Thank you. Thank you. So it's a candelabra. Yeah. It is like a candelabra. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I like that. That's not bad. That's pretty good. Where's the shaker cup? That is in the dishwasher, I'm pretty sure. That's around. I got the dragon pussy candle right there. That's solid. Living life there. Yay. Coolest looking Nid model in your opinion? Oh, that's easy. The Norn Emissary. The Norn Emissary it just fucks, man. It just fucks. It's too cool. Oh God. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, mild F. There, we're back. Small Fs, chap. Small Fs. Little miniature Fs. Teensy tiny little Fs. Tiny little Fs. We're back, though. We're back. We're chilling. We're back. But yeah, no, the Norn Emissary is arguably my favorite looking model for the Nids. I don't know. I don't think much really beats it. The Norn Emissary is just so cool. You know? It's just so cool. I just love it. I can't really think about much. Like the Norn Emissary / Norn Assimilator. I'm actually kind of surprised the Norn Assimilator is more expensive than the Norn Emissary. It hits harder, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't have the mortal wound feel. Holy shit! Wait a minute, chat. The Norn Emissary has a 4-up feel no pain against mortal wounds, which is now dev wounds again. So it has a 5-up feel no pain against regular wounds if you're on an objective that you pick. But that's a little different. It's really cool though. What, you gonna be at the Tacoma Open? No, I will not be at the Tacoma Open. Not currently. I don't do much flying out for that kind of stuff. I don't really have much on the list right now besides like some local tourneys and like some RTTs at the moment. A little bit of a just a little bit of like a busy summer between all the cons and stuff. We got the Comic-Con, and then after that we got like PAX at the end of August. I have a little bit of time for myself, but like there's a lot. AX was just recent, you know, so on. Turvagons to add more gaunts to your gaunt list. I mean, now that you can only bring back one unit whenever you use the reinforcement stratagem. Turvagon stonks might be going up a little bit. Maybe. I don't know. Also, Perturabo. Zeke Lockdown in the Palace. Thank you for the resubs. Welcome back, all of you. Appreciate you. Thank you. The Dragon of Dojima. Oh, God. I get that meme now. That name I understand now because I've been inundated with large amounts of Yakuza memes or whatever. So the Dragon of Dojima, but it's Doge as in like the dog. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'll give you that. That's a solid one as far as the jokes go. Invasion fleet better, D3+3 every turn. Oh yeah, Invasion Fleet does do that, doesn't they? So I was a really big fan of what is it? Vanguard, the advance and charge one. Especially they gave like Molochs and stuff. Gave them a whole bunch of power. I mean, okay, chat. I don't know if you've seen this before, but it's really funny. So Molochs have an ability when they arrive using Deep Strike. You get to roll a dice for every enemy unit within 12, and on a 2 through 4 they suffer D3 mortals, and on a 5 up to take flat 3 mortals, and then a battle shock test. Did you know there's a stratagem for the Vanguard Onslaught that lets you like bring in a Deep Strike unit if it's one of the Vanguard ones turn 1? I think you can actually do it to 2. Vanguard Onslaught. 2 Vanguard Invader armies. No, that's removing. Wait, shit. Is it? Yeah, there it is. At the end of the phase, for the purpose of setting up those selected units on the battlefield, treat them as a current battle run number as 1 higher than it actually is. So, I'm just saying, what if you ran 2 Molochs and turn, like I'm assuming your opponent is like on the line, right? Or close to it. So you can just like skablam and just like pick a bunch of dudes there in the Moloch and just be like beep, 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 and just fucking like all of you take D3 mortals. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. Or you can like nothing personnel kid and like put 2 Trigons in their asshole. It's kind of funny. It's kind of fun. It's kind of funny. Everybody's passing by say, I love your videos. Oh, thanks. Dat Kitty Cat. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. But yeah, the turn 1 stuff is really funny. It is very funny. Goddamn, Brick, I don't know Doge Van Dyer's real name. It's Goge Van Dyer. Goge Van Dyer is his real name. I know. Doge Van, I know. But until Morven Ball looks at them, well, yeah, but then you don't bring them back there. You don't put them next to the Morven Ball. You know? Hey, what's up, Brain Cox? Thanks for the membership. I appreciate you. How far can I bluff with 3 death strikes before my opponent realizes they suck? I don't know, man. Your name is Doo-Doo Fartass. So, like, what do you want me to say? What do you want me to say, brother? Oh, how many Ripper Swarms can fit in the average man's ass? What are you doing? What are you doing? What is happening? Nah, but they seem fun. I'm just really excited to do this Chaos Knight build. This just seems pretty funny. I'm just saying, Harbingers of Dread is not a very good rule, but that's okay. Strange rule. I wonder if there's like... I'm sure there's like a way to push it. Is it all War Dogs? No, it is nothing but Big Knights. Brickle, I have come for your toes. That's very unkind of you. What is this? So like, War Dogs, yeah, so like Dreadhounds, you can't use that because I'm not bringing any small ones. Terror Shades and Disdain for the Weak is pretty good. For each roll of a 4 up. Terror Shades are pretty good. How many armies do I have now? Too many. Too many. 4 Pinful. Long Leash we don't need. Long Leash, Dreadhounds, and like I don't really need Knights of Shade anymore. So it's mainly just those 3, yeah. Should be fine. Hey, Powerwolf. No, Power Armor. There's a name up above you called Warwolf that said I'm here for that Brickussy, which you know, death. Murder, death, chop, etc. But how about Bruiser Eldar? Good fucking luck getting me to play Eldar, alright? Good fucking luck getting me to play. Get one of those crap table sliders to move them across the board. I mean, I would do that if it wasn't 5 big knights. They're big knights, so I can just kind of push them. If I was playing like infantry guard, I would use like a craps table thing to just move them up. The Knight Castigator is stupid to me with that goddamn it's not small, it's average sword. What the hell? Knight Castigator? Cerastus Knight Castigator. Oh, what the hell? You're right. It's like what the fuck? It's so tiny. It's so tiny. He's got the, this is like the British account. It's just like he's got a fucking shank, mate. He's gonna fucking stab you in the ribs. He's got the, that's Mr. Shank. The hell is his rules? I mean, don't buy Forge World models, chat. Let's not be stupid here. But like, what the hell are his rules? It's average. Listen. You can post as many funny aerial emotes as you want. It won't convince me that it's a normal size shank. Even though her emotes are very good. Chaos Knights. They have it in plastic. It's still Forge World. I don't trust it. Isn't Forge World? It's sold in Forge World, is it not? Is it not sold in Forge World? Like, it's sold from Forge World, right? Oh, it's part of the Heresy line? Oh, okay. Well, then it's definitely not coming back. Okay, well, then you definitely should not buy it for 40k. Tempest Warblade. 4 attacks at 14.46 or 12 attacks at 9.32. And then 18 shots with the bolt cannon at 6.22. A twin linked? Your shooting phase, after this model is shot, they are suppressed -1 a hit. While friendly war dogs within 6, they get sustained hits 1. 445. Its melee kind of blows, dude. 4 shots at 14.46, but that gun is pretty good. That gun does not suck. T12, 25 wounds. Why does it have 25 wounds? Why does like the Rampager have 22 wounds? What's with the extra 3? But it's like tall? Nah, whatever, it doesn't really matter. Just don't buy it still. Forge World is not no more, but like, don't buy Heresy era stuff for your 40k things, you know? Bought a Tau Manta and I'll never trust Forge World again. Dude. Cerastus are likely staying in 40k. I wouldn't be so sure. I mean, all of our Chaos Dreadnoughts got removed. Our Daradeos, our Contemptors, our Leviathans, the Decimators. They're all gone, dude. They're all gone. I would never in my life tell you to like buy this $180 model and with the possibility that it might stick around in 40k. I just like there's a moral problem that comes from it. You know? There's a moral issue. Why did that happen? Because Games Workshop makes bad decisions. I mean that's really that's honestly like the long and the short of it. Yeah, like just recently in this recent data slate, Necrons lost every single Forge World model except for the Seraptic Heavy Construct. So the little Centipede ones, the Canoptic Anthropites or whatever, the Tesseract Arc, all gone. Just vanished. So, yeah, so like Tau, for example, like right now, Tau, for example, Demeki is making a Tau Supremacy armor. And it's still there, but I don't know for how much longer. Because Tau have 4 Forge World things right now. They've got the Tiger Shark, the AX-1 Tiger Shark, the Manta, and the Tau Nar Supremacy armor. and I don't think they're sticking. I don't think they're sticking around. Dude, the people who bought the I mean, you couldn't run the Manta anyway. It's like 2,100 points. Okay, before you sunset the Manta, GW, can you... Well... I was gonna say, before you sunset the Manta, can you at least make it 2,000 points so a Mad Lad can bring it to a tournament by itself? But then that might get people to actually buy the Manta, and I don't want them to do that. So I think I'm gonna take my... I'm gonna pull that back. I'm gonna pull that statement back. The yapper. That's a me. Yeah, the Forge World going away stuff, I get. Like I get that. I hate the fact that it's going the way it is, and I wish there was just like at least a warning. I would have enjoyed some kind of like, hey, maybe, hey, in the end of 10th edition, Forge World will no longer be supported for 40k. They won't do that because they want to sell all their stock and make a bunch of fucking money off the misinformation, but whatever, you know, like I wish they would, but them purposely gating heresy stuff just seems dumb. If anything, I hope that like heresy models would just have similar bases. I don't know, what's the base of like a Hellbrute? You know, like I would like a Contemptor Dreadnought from Heresy era that I can Night Lordsify and then just turn it into a Hellbrute, basically. I mean, hell, AdMech have some pretty cool models in Heresy too. They have those new don't they have those new models? The new like the new robots, basically. Yeah, they got some cool models. Yeah, they got some cool models. I don't know why they do the things that they do, man. They're a company that runs like there's some kind of mom and pop shop, but they're not, and I don't know why they do the things that they do. You know what? I mean, it could just be that they just don't know what they're doing. It could just be that. If it was only so easy. I like how I click Mechanicum, and when I click on Mechanicum for Horus Heresy, I just get inundated with like Titans instead of Mechanicus guys. I will say some of the Titans do look cool. Yeah, there's like the Mechanicum Battle Automata. I think they have one of those in I think they had one of those in, what was it? The First Heretic? Those old battle automatas for the most part. Weird stuff. I don't know. Who owns GW? Games Workshop. They own themselves. GW is like, they're their own entity. Unless you're referring to, I don't know, the stockbrokers. I don't know, man. When the whole like female custodies debacle happened, which is like not even a debacle, it's just like people trying to force like a culture war. I mean, you know, people were losing their minds when they were getting into like the highest investor prop person who has the most shares of GW is like some big investing company. It wasn't BlackRock. Was BlackRock a PMC? I forget exactly what they were. They were coping, dude. BlackRock and Vanguard. Oh, is it? Oh, that's Blackwater. Oh, I was close. Sorry, I was close. Yeah, dude, they went on this like tirade. I don't know. It was something about their conspiracy theories were wild, dude. It was like BlackRock and Vanguard are trying to do this to dilute the stock price to buy more shares of like Games Workshop to strong arm them into something. I don't know, man. It was weird. It was really weird. Yeah, it was some crazy fucking talk. Yeah, I don't know, man. It was one of those moments where I was looking at it and I was like, okay, you know what? I know I've not completely gone insane, because I can see that and still tell myself like, okay, no, they're crazy. They're crazy. I'm okay. I'm still there. I don't think it's that deep. They're probably short selling it, if anything. I don't know. Don't like BlackRock and Vanguard own like half of the world or something like that. I don't know, man. It's a stock market. I don't know about that. I think more than anything, Games Workshop just decided to be stupid and put their foot in their mouth and try to gaslight everybody. Because, like, don't get me wrong, I don't give a fuck if there's like you know, Lady Custodians who gives a shit. But bro, going on Twitter and being like, oh, it's always been there. It's always been there. I'm like, bro, come on. You're not making this easier. You could have just been like, Call did it. You could have just been like, Call did it. And you've been absolved of guilt. You've been absolved of your hand. People wouldn't have liked it, but you would have been mostly absolved. And you had to go to Twitter, and you had to do your thing on Twitter, and oh man. What a world. Pandora, thank you for the resub as well. You too, James Norland, the Digital Riot. Zeratool says, what do you think about the Red Rising series? I have not read it yet. I keep being told to read it. My assistant keeps on being like, read fucking Red Rising, Bricky. It's so goddamn good. And I still haven't done it. It was wild. I hear it's really good. I don't know, man. Opinions on Dark Angels? I mean, they have one of the best Marine kits on the market. You know? You know, it was, I mean, fucking, what is it? Inner Circle Companions. Oh, they're so cool. They're so cool. If there's one thing I gotta give GW a little bit of credit for, it's that their modeling team is still killing it. Their modeling team is still killing it. Also, Chad, if you're because we had a weird internet thing, some of you may want to refresh. You're a little bit behind. Like the genuine, like the models that we're currently getting is still very solid. Even the new Marine stuff that they came out with, like Company Heroes is incredible. Inner Circle Companions, the new Deathwing Knights, obviously the Lion. Desolation Marines, not so much. Those were pretty bad. But you know, whatever. New Dante was really good. Now, surely we'll get some new Space Marine models. Someone said, or it was leaked or something, that the new big Marine refresh is going to be Blood Angels. I think. New Shield Captain was kind of weird, but looks all right on my army. They did the new Shield Captain no favors. Because we saw all the pictures of the new Shield Captain, and it looks like crap. And then I saw the Shield Captain in person, and it looks great. Like, I think it was just their imaging. The actual shield, the new Shield Captain with the buckler on the tabletop, like, it looks really good. Like, the actual thing looks great. So whatever they did, they just did a bad job with it, with like, I don't know, filming it. It's not photogenic, not really, no. Even though he has like the little rock, and he's like, aha. Hey, Tag Jacks, thanks for the resub. Appreciate it. I'm desperately hoping that Vanguard vets get updated. Yeah, Van vets need an update. They really do. Though, I mean, they might just get fucking pushed aside. You might just end up doing, you know, Assault Intercessor with jump packs type thing, you know? That whole thing. Bricky, you're handsome, marry me. Well, only if gay marriage is legal where you live. Unless you're a woman. In that case, ew. I listened to about 5 to 6 hours of That's Ridiculous while being lead vehicle in a convoy from NJ to Minneapolis. I attribute you to me not falling asleep at the wheel. With thanks, mate. Bro, your name being Whiskey Wendigo is fucking great too. Yeah, no, absolutely. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Hell yeah, I appreciate it. I'm glad you enjoyed, or I hope you enjoyed your convoy. Is it 5 to 6 hours, no stops? Can you at least like piss? Also, Cryo, thank you for the resub as well. New Tau models when? Hey, Venom, you just got like a fuckload of Kroot, okay? Now, did you need Kroot? Maybe not, but you got a lot of Kroot. The problem with Tau is that too many people want different things in Tau. Some people are like, I love the Gundam aesthetic, and they just want new suits. Some people are like, I want new races because I want to see like the Covenant style army of the Tau. And then other people are like, I want the current races fleshed out. So only one of the three got what they wanted. They got better Kroots, but they didn't get new races. Bro, they have psychic bears. They have psychic bears. They didn't give them the model of these psychic bears. Why not? When's the new Talos dropping? Man, if they make like a 5 to 6 man character team, like Gaunt's Ghosts, but for Chaos Space Marines, and it's like Talos, Zarl, Uzas, Syrian, Mercutian, and like Varial, I might come. I might come like right there on the spot. Yeah, I may genuinely just bust right there and then. You can make it even better by giving them like chaff. Throw like Septimus, Octavia, Maruk, and Hound, and then you have a 10-person team. Bam. Just like that. Though Maruk doesn't have much time. What about Raptors? Yeah, do like a kill team thing. Throw Lucoriphus in there. Maybe even Deltrian. Monkey's Paw, they get Legends rules. I'm okay with that, because then I can at least proxy them. Yeah, why does Hanzu not have a model? He should really get a model. I feel like, I mean, every single Space Marine has a character. Not every CSM has a character. There's like 3. You've got Bile for Emperor's Children, technically, I guess. Not really. No, you have Lucius. So Lucius, you've got Harkin. World Eaters, Death Guard, they don't count. All the Thousand Sons doesn't count. So what is it? It's like Iron Warriors, you don't have one. Alpha Legion, you don't. Well, that's a bit of a tough one. Word Bearers, you don't have one. Night Lords, you don't have one. Yeah. Yeah, you don't really have that many. No. I mean, I guess like you have like Huron for Red Corsairs. Strong aura, you know, but I don't know. That's all. It's its own weirdness. Chat, Matara is trying to get me to play Mario Kart with Vishojo and friends. Who do I need to be the most frightened of? Is it Haruka? Haruka Zen. Haruka and Zen is mostly what I'm getting. Mostly Haruka and Zen. Okay. What a wild in-between with all of that. What a humorous mixture. I love how Zen is like, you know, a pretty good gamer and all that kind of stuff. But Haruka is like the Nintendo gamer. Like, she's good at games in general, but like when it comes to Nintendo stuff, like she kind of fucking annihilates. She might be God's drunkest driver. I watched. Oh yeah, so great news with that. Henya and Zen finished Halo 2, and therefore we will be playing a 3-person, 4-person myself, Matara, Zen, and Henya Halo 3 playthrough, which will be a very interesting time. I have no idea how it's gonna go. It'll be my first time I ever meet Henya, so that'll be interesting. She seems sweet and small. We live in interesting times. That we do. We do live in interesting times. I agree. So there'll be some pretty good chaos. We'll see how that turns out. So that'll be Halo 3. That'll be end of this month, early next month, it looks like. Around there. So does Zen count as negative subs when she team kills? Good point. Good point. Crazy she raided you that one time. Dude, I owe some random viewer of hers like a lot of money or something because she finished her stream and asked who she should raid, and then one person was like Bricky ? And she was like, oh, Mata's friend. Okay, and then just sent the raid. I was like, holy fuck. Henya's pure and easily influenceable. So I was saying this on Mata's stream a bit ago. I was like, you know what? I should try to like convince Henya to get into Warhammer as well if she's interested, and get her into like Drukhari. I feel like if we're gonna get her into 40k, she needs to get into something degenerate, something weird like Drukhari or like Emperor's Children. Just something shitter like, you know. And then like, you know, you get like a Kabalite warrior outfit, the Kabalite warrior Henya outfit, where it's just like covered in spikes. That's just funny though. Like that's just funny. That's a good bit. I gotta be like, oh, all of these other factions are like boring and whatever, but the Drukhari though, that'd be funny. On that or like Emperor's Children. I almost feel like Emperor's Children is more fucked up. Because you're playing CSM, which is already one thing, but you're playing maybe like the most degenerate of them all.
Do Death Guard for true torture.
Do Death Guard? I don't know. I feel like she might have the same issue that Mata does, where Mata looks at Nurgle and she's like, ooh, he's so fat and cute. Or something. World Eater Henya. No, I think Zen's World Eater Henya. Zen's World Eater Henya. Zen's a World Eater player. Maybe. I feel like you could take Zen and you could throw her into like Alpha Legion or maybe Zinch. Oh, or Admech. That's right, we got Admech. I forgot about Admech. She's a toaster. It's a Reddit meme. It's a fucking Reddit meme. But Zen, toaster, Admech. It's fair. She's a cyborg. It's fair. It makes sense. Flayed one Zen. That makes sense. Henya Kettle Noise Marine. Oh, dude, imagine that. Imagine you had like the Henya rig, and she's got like a Noise Marine blaster, like a blast master, and then whenever she does the kettle sound, it like charges it up. Like, that'd be funny. The Doom Siren. That'd be funny. And you would be a great orc fan. I could see that. I could see the orcs. See, the thing about orcs though is that everyone is an orc fan. There's not really that many people who aren't orc fans. Like everyone will enjoy the orcs to an extent, but not many people will go hard into the orcs, except for Melody. Melody will go hard into the orcs. That'd be a good stream. Determining the faction for each Vishocho member. That's funny. That's a bit. What about Shy? Yeah, Shy's into orcs. I said not everyone. I didn't say nobody. I wonder what Mata's is. So Mata's torn. Mata loves her bugs, but she also loves Necrons. Which you know, I know. Hello. Base department, it's for you. Necron's got all the little beetles. Yeah, look at the scarabs. She is a bug, though. Yeah, I know, but like, you know, I'm a brick, but I don't play Imperial Fists. I feel like Henya would be like a salamander because of how wholesome she is. I can see that. It's hard. I feel like Henya would go one or the other way. She'd either go into like the wholesomeness, or she would go into like the pure debauchery. I don't particularly Necrons. I just love Trazyn because Infinite Divine was my second Warhammer book. Well, Infinite Divine is also like one of the best 40k novels out there, so it makes sense. I was actually considering doing a video about that. The top 10 40k books to get into for a new person. You know? I mean, I feel like that, I mean, God, dude, I feel like it's such like it's a money title, you know? Like it's such a money title, but the thing about it is that there's too many variances depending on what you want to get into, you know? Because my favorite book, or maybe not my favorite books are not good starter books. Like, I'm not gonna recommend Soul Hunter. I'm just not gonna do it. It's not the book you should jump into. It's banger, but it's not. Best starter book for each faction? Oh yeah, Harlequins. Eldar. No. So I think I've said this before, and I think I've echoed this statement a few times when it comes to Star Wars. The best books for this medium are normal stories with a Warhammer coat of paint. Those are the best. Regular ass stories with a Warhammer coat of paint. So you like, you know, you think, okay, all right. What do we do? What do we got? What do we got? Right? Star Wars is the same way, right? Andor is like a spy thing, and that kind of all that stuff. But like Mandalorian is just a western, A New Hope is literally just like the hero's journey. It's just regular shit, right? So you think, okay, all right, Eisenhorn, Xenos, Xenos. That's one because it's James Bond. It's just James Bond. It's literally just James Bond. So Eisenhorn, number one. Gaunt's Ghosts. It's Band of Brothers. The Pacific. Saving Private Ryan, etc. So that's Gaunt's Ghosts. That's two. Assassination Kingmaker. Mission Impossible. Just Mission Impossible. Great fucking book. Love that book. Number 3. Number 4, Bloodlines. I'd probably say Bloodlines. God, that's such a good book. Which is just Blade Runner, Detective Noir. Cool. That's 4. Caiaphas Cain is fun. I'd probably put that in like... But Caiaphas Cain's a little different. What is Cain anyway? What even is Cain? Like, it's fine. It might not be a great starter book, though. It's okay. You've saved yourself a lot of time and said the books that were written by Dad Abnett or Wrath. Yeah, you're not entirely wrong, but Bloodlines was neither of those. That being said, Infinite Divine was the other book I was going to recommend, and that is also a Robert Wrath book, so fair. Infinite Divine is pretty great. That's pretty up there. It's like Spy versus Spy, I guess. What are the other ones? Those are all pretty good. Oh, Horus Rising. Duh. Obviously, Horus Rising. Horus Rising. I'd probably say... I can't think of a whole lot of others that I would recommend without any prior knowledge. No, Belisarius Call is not a good one. You need too much about Admech. It's also kind of like an important like story foothold book. Twice Dead King, you need too much about Necrons. Day of Ascension, maybe? No, you need to know too much about Space Marines for Night Lords. You need to know too much about the heresy and too much about that kind of stuff. Kane is a relatable guy in an unrelatable universe. That's fair. Kane might be good for that reason. Orc books. No, you need a little bit too much about AdMech. I feel like the issue is that a lot of the really good books, you need to know more about Space Marines and like a lot about Space Marines to get a good understanding of a lot of those books, right? Like Hell's Reach, the Night Lord trilogy, First Heretic, and then therefore Betrayer, Son of the Forest. All of those books are really, really good. But I don't think they're like good starters. I don't think they're good starters. I think you need a bit more understanding of what Space Marines are to really get that going. I'm trying to think of books that like you'll enjoy with like surface level information, very little information. I don't know. It's hard. It's a tough one. Yeah, you would want a human perspective. That's why the books I recommended are mostly human, besides Infinite and Divine, which is just so good in its own right. Yeah, Son of the Forest is kind of something else, because Son of the Forest is like maybe in the top 5 best 40k books I've ever read, but you need to know the Lion, the Fallen, the Heresy, Marines, and Primarchs. Hell's Reach is a good starter book, to be honest. I haven't read Hell's Reach, so I can't decide. I can't determine. I know about Hell's Reach in that case. What are Necrons if not internet humans? Based? I feel like, yeah, they need... You're gonna need, like, maybe just a little bit of bare starter knowledge. It's hard. Eventually, you will just need to jump into it. Hey, Goalie Dude, thanks for the gifted sub. And then there are the books that I don't like much, like Krieg, and I didn't love the Belisarius Call book very much. I know that's a bit of a hot take, but I don't know. It didn't do much for me. It felt really boring. I feel like it's really good if you want to know a lot about Call, obviously, but just it didn't do much for me, man. I just didn't care about like Alpha Primus. And I didn't much care about like the random shit going on with the Tyranids. I just the Spears of the Emperor I was just not super interested in. But I mean, Call is funny. I mean, he's cool. He's goofy. He's funny. You know, I like Call, but everything else just like got boring. I have not read the Months of Shame books, so I wouldn't know. Yeah, no, Assassinorum Kingmaker was on my list of 5. I think it's incredible. I think it's a great start. Because you've got James Bond, Eisenhorn, Mission Impossible, Assassinorum, Gaunt's Ghost, Band of Brothers, I guess Kaiva's Kane just for enjoyable narrator, and then Bloodlines for noir. They were the size of the Emperor? Oh, shit. What did I say? Did I say size of the Emperor? What did I say? I thought I said size of the Emperor. Oh, Spears? Oh, shit, my bad. Yeah, no, okay, all right, yep, caught, my bad. I just didn't care about Alpha Primus, but I've been told Gene Father is a very good book, so I may go out to read Gene Father, because I heard it's pretty good. I haven't read it yet, but I like Bile. Bile's pretty cool, so... The Call book needed to happen because they're introducing him. I mean, fair. And I do like Call. Call is fun. He's a cool character, but his book just bored me. I don't know. I feel like my biggest hot take is I think Master of Mankind is boring as fuck. Master of Mankind is carried by one guy and one guy alone, and that's Zaphon. Zaphon? Or is it Zephon? Zaphon? Whatever. The Blood Angel guy. That one, he carries the fuck out of that book. Land's good too. Land's not bad. I actually like Ark and Land. But Zaphon, whatever, he carries that book. He carries that book. Actual dumb question, is the book club on hiatus? No, we're just slow. We're just slow. I did not like Master of Mankind very much, but it's all right. Is he the one who assassins the Custodes? Yes, he is the blood angel whose arms don't work. For the most part. Yeah, he's fun. He's a fun character. I like him. I don't know. There's some good stuff there. But I didn't love that book, definitely. I heard that the Tau FTL get retconned. Is that true? No, Tau I think still have FTL. They have to. I think the difference is that the Tau, they just aren't as fast as the humans, because they cut a portal through hell. And that's faster than FTL. Actually, who's your favorite? Who's my favorite 40k character if I have one? That's hard. My favorite 40k character, like in general? Oh god. It is a bit of a loaded question because I have too many factions I like, you know? Like there are too many factions. There's a lot of fun ones. I like Nemesaur Zandrek is just great. I find him super fun, but then they got like rid of him, which sucks. At least in the, tabletop. But see, if I separate them by faction, it cuts it down too much. I mean, Talos is pretty up there. Talos and Sevatar are pretty up there. I am a Night Lord simp, after all. I do love me some Sevatar. He's pretty great. I still got to read that book. I mean, Trajan's pretty great, but he's like, he doesn't quite make it. I do like Karn a lot, actually. That might be a little bit of an out of a left field one, but I do really like Karn. I really like Karn. He's really funny. There's just something about Karn. She's just great. Okay, I won't lie. I love to hate Lorgar. How about least favorite character? So it's hard because my least favorite character is not my most hated character. My most hated character is like there are characters I just despise. Like Lorgar. I hate Lorgar, but I love to hate Lorgar. I love hating Lorgar. But then there's like my least favorite character, which might be like, I don't know, Ferrus Manus. Like he's just, He's just so, who cares? Erebus is, I actually kind of like Erebus because he's such a shithead. Yeah, he's not even fun to hate. That's the problem with Ferrus Manus. He's just not fun to hate. He's just boring. Corferin. Fuck Corferin. Yeah, Corferin's awful. Holy shit. Holy shit. I've heard about the Hell's Reach animation. I'm not gonna watch it until I read the book first, though, myself. Also, no, there's some of those. The worst kind of character's a boring one. Yeah, that's the problem, right? Is that I really, like, the characters I really hate would be the ones that I'm the least interested in, and the ones I'm the least interested in, I don't think about very much because I'm not interested in them. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of characters out there. There's sometimes too many. Hey, Pulse Speed, thank you for the resub. Was there a book or a story that got you into Sisters? It was their range refresh in 8th, I think. It was just their lore, dude. It was just their lore. It's so, I thought it was like a really bold take to have Games Workshop choose like the mostly all-female faction to be maybe the most morally evil in the Imperium, which is just, it's just like so ballsy, and I think they pulled it off really well. Like they're so incredibly intolerant. Like I can't think of another faction that does worse than they do with like how they treat prisoners and how they kill people and like, like how Like you know, I mean, look at the penitent engines and the arcoflagellants, and then like look, oh my god. I said in the Imperium, not in 40K, in the Imperium. The Dark Eldar, I would say, are worse, yes, but like the cherubs, you know, Admech make those things. I agree, I know, but I think there's a certain level of like, it's that zealotness. Like, you know, it's like the Admech do it for like knowledge and science and to further goals and shit like that. But the sisters just do it because they think they're like in the perfect moral correctness. Like, we're doing this because we're right. Like we are doing this because like it is a holy war. And that kind of like feeling to it, that like that holy war, that zealot fervor, like to want people to suffer for their like the church is just, it's so gross and nasty that I find it just so engrossing. Nah, and you know, I mean, like, you know, you can argue against this, and I think you probably got good points to say that Admech might be worse and stuff like that. Totally fair. But I don't know. There's something about that. There's something about like walking aloft with like flying baby slaves while you burn pyres of heretics and like shout hymns to your god as you like butcher civilians and people who are deemed like it's the Crusades. Yeah, it's just the Crusades. It's just like awful like it's the Crusades. It's all the terribleness of a crusade. It has such a power to it, a poignancy to it, that I can't help but love the faction. There's too much about that I find so engrossing. They took it and they turned it to 12. And I love that. It's why I like the Night Lords so much, because they're so different compared to your average Space Marine group. You know? It's like, you know that image of Buzz Lightyear, like in a toy box, and it like pans out and it's all a bunch of Buzz Lightyears. It's like, I am the noble, strong son of the Space Marine Angels of Death. Like, wow. Congratulations. Like wow, you're so unique. Like I love the idea of just like annoying, gross Slavic gangsters that happen to be Marines. It's just kind of cool. It's just kind of neat, man. They're just so awful. They're like, I can't wait to spend my day kicking puppies and children. And then like, oh no, a fair fight? See ya. I'm out. I'll come back later with my like, they're the kind of person who will not square up in the street. They'll go back and get their gang and shank you. Like, they're such scum. They're such scum. I love it. They're great. Hey, Bricky, do you think Sam Lake, Miyazaki, and Kojima are Zinchian greater demons? God damn you, James. You shush. If you like Karn, there's a book centered around him called The Red Path. Ooh, that's actually one of the ones I did want to read. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I heard about that one. It's not too long, is it? Black Library. Come on, give me a time frame.
Nice cock.
288 pages. I don't know how long that is.
Nice
It's on Audible. It's not. Ah, shit's not. Oh, yeah, it's not on Audible. Fuck. Yeah, I might buy it. Oh well. Ursang Magna, thanks for subbing 6 months in advance. Holy shit, thank you. Also, Jack, thank you for the 4-month resub. Welcome back. Will you maybe continue the Eisenhorn series of books? I would like to, yes. I hear they only get better. I hear they only get better. Also, thanks for the hype train, Chad. I appreciate it. Austin, the Mass Effect playthrough is on the list, most definitely. What do I need to do first? I kind of need to get some stuff just settled. Some changes to the channel, some like adjustments to what is it? Why am I going crazy? I'm actually going crazy. Channel icons and backgrounds and banners. Thank you. Fuck. Well, yeah, it is just keep getting pushed back because that's just what's happening. It is what it is. You know, it happens. We'll get there eventually. It just takes time. Too many things came out, and then too many things happened. I mean, today, I drove like to LA and back today because of merch stuff. Like, it's been a day, dude. It's been a day, and we're still figuring things out like that. So there's always something happening. There's always a new thing going on. Also, Fallow, thanks for the tier 1 sub. Appreciate it. Plus, you know, Shadow of the Erd Tree took up so much time, as it was. Just stumbled across your channel. I found your Battlefront remastered video hilarious and sad to an extent. Love your videos. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Fuck, man. The Battlefront remastered video. Oh, dude. It was so... We could have done so much. We could have done so much more. Not you and me, but like just the community at large. Chat was like, Bricky, what do you mean? How do you not know about Aspire? And I'm like, I just didn't know. I just didn't know. I didn't know it was like this. I didn't know they were like this. They were so bad. Oh shit, Eeg. Yeah. Do your best, my friend. Don't die. Watch the tornado warnings. Watch those wrist rockets. What would you consider would be the most optimal 40k story if you were in a spot to pitch something for Henry Cavill's project? Okay, normally I'm not huge on the Henry Cavill like dick sucking. That's not what you're doing. I'm not calling you that. But people bring it up a lot, and it sometimes annoys me. But that's a great question. That's a genuinely great question. Nothing Space Marine related. Nothing Marine related. We can that. No Marines. Have a couple statues of them somewhere, and that's it. No Marines, because it's live action, right? And if it's live action, no Marines. If we were gonna do Marines, I want to grab the Arcane animators. I would do that. Eisenhorn is a really good choice. I'm not gonna lie. It would be really good. It would probably be Inquisition or Guard. It would be Inquisition or Guard. Those would be the best because it's live action and we need to think about we need to think about all the horrible logistics. We need to think about all the logistics, chat. We need to think about like costuming and set design and all of those. Kane is pretty good. Kane would be good. Eisenhorn would be good. Those are two solid ones. What else? What else? Kane is... So the problem, though, is that Kane's first book is kind of dull. It's not super exciting. Like, do you really remember much about what happens in Kane's first book? He kind of he breaks up a fight and then deals with like a weird planetary governor in Tau, and then there's like a gene stealer at the end. It's not super exciting. So we would probably want a different book for Kane. Eisenhorn's pretty good. It's James Bond, and we like James Bond. It's got some human character. It'd probably be Eisenhorn. I'd probably say Eisenhorn. Yeah, I'd maybe make a couple adjustments to the story. Maybe can that beginning part where like his lady Surf or whatever dies, and then like the pilot is like, oh, I loved her, but I'm too manly. Like get rid of that opening part. But that would be pretty good. Assassinorum could work. I would maybe not recommend doing anything live action that requires Imperial Knights. I know you just CGI it, but it's Imperial Knights, man. Those are wild. Those are wild. It's cool, but CGIing that would be tough. We have to think about this from like a perspective that requires a lot of forethought into things like budget, which sucks, but it's a thing you have to think about. Amazon would have the budget to CGI Knights, though, surely. Yeah, you say that, but then like you look at Disney and how Marvel is turning out, and then you realize that's not about the budget, it's about whether or not they're going to spend the budget. It's a very big difference. Yeah, it's especially an unproven product. Because okay, so what is in Eisenhorn? You have like the weird beginning planet fight with the other Inquisitor or Chaos guy, I forget. You then have the other planet they go to. You have some bar shenanigans, and like you have like a car chase, like a speeder chase. You have a couple torture scenes. You have like a volcano thing at the end. And then you get one Space Marine. You get one Emperor's Children. Shit. We effed again. Damn. Mods. Twist Cox Communications nipples. Oh, we're back. We're back. Go chat when you do come back. Please go ahead and what is it? Hit me with the refresh. That would be the way to go. What about Gaunt's Ghosts? That Gaunt's Ghost is fine. There is a couple issues with Gaunt's Ghost. You would probably want to change a little bit of Gaunt's Ghosts up, because there are some Space Marines in Gaunt's Ghost, but this is back when like Space Marines were just slightly more powerful humans and not demigods, so they kill a lot of them. Like 5 guardsmen just like shoot a Space Marine dead in like an elevator. It's like an Iron Warrior. There's like, oh god, an Iron Warrior. And then he kills like 5 of them, and then the rest of the other 5 kill them, and that's about it. Where it, like nowadays, it's like one Space Marine could kill like a battalion. So things have changed a little bit. Gaunt's Ghost is good. It's a good like Band of Brothers thing, but I think people are a little bit tired of war films lately. I think you might need to do a little changing on that one. But they're Scottish, they can do that. Yeah, you're right. You make a good point. Bloodlines is cool. You would need some set dressing, but I almost think this is kind of weird sounding, but I think Bloodlines might not be 40k enough. It's not enough. It's got too much. There's no Inquisition. There's no nothing. It's just crime, which is great. I love the book, but this is the first foray. So you might need a little more. If someone like reads the book, that's one thing. This is a fully fledged TV show. So I know it sounds hypocritical, but I think it's the medium that needs to make adjustments. So I'd probably go Eisenhorn. Yeah, I think it makes the most sense. It makes the most sense. You know? Yeah, the Infinite Divine. The infinite and the divine. Yep. Yeah. No. I think that might. I think honestly, Eisenhorn is just the best bet. Make a couple adjustments because he deals with. There's one Space Marine, but I think you can get away with it because the one Space Marine means you only need to have one person with the outfit. Oh, hey, Cheesecake Cactus, thanks for the 5 gifted subs. I appreciate that. Thank you. You only need to have the one in the outfit. It's an Emperor's Children Marine, so you can just tack on a bunch of crazy bullshit all over his body, and then. You can really just, and I mean, like, I think if I remember correctly, spoilers for the first Eisenhorn book that's like 25 years old, he dies, the Space Marine dies not because Eisenhorn like overpowers him, but the big book, or like the crazy like Slanesh tome, like grabs his like mind and distracts him. He grabs the MacGuffin and then gets distracted and then he like cuts his head off with like a power sword. Wouldn't CGI be easier? Not really, honestly. Most of the best effects are practical that are mixed with CGI. Because I mean, like, if you like are doing pure CGI, like the amount of animator costs for that is like astronomical. Well, if they pay them and all a decent wage. It does feel like just the best book as an adaptation. Yeah. It really does. Yeah, actually, speaking of, I mean, a lot of people assume that like Mad Max Fury Road is mainly practical, and it's not, bro. It's covered in CGI everywhere, but they just do a really good job with it. You know, they combine them. I mean, actually, speaking of chat, have any of you seen Furiosa? Did any of you watch Furiosa by itself? It's on streaming now. You can like rent it and stuff and all that kind of thing. Did any of you see it? I think I've already talked about this once, but I want to talk about it again. See? Yeah. Dude, it's great. It bangs. Genuinely, it's fucking awesome. It's so good. I know a lot of people are like, I don't know if I really want to watch Furiosa. It's like whatever, you know. But like, yeah, it's no Fury Road. Nothing ever will be. Nothing ever can be. But it's really good. Like, I don't know. I wish I could describe how happy I am that it is so good. Because, you know, you see, like, you watch Fury Road and you're like, this is like the best action movie ever made, or whatever it is, right? And then you go, and then you're like, oh God, Furiosa. Like, there's no way it's going to be as good. And you're not wrong, but it's like a 9. Like, it's like an 8.5 or a 9. Like, it's really good. I was so distracted by Thor's fake nose. Dude, I thought his fake nose was so funny. There's a couple parts where the CGI stands out in Furiosa, but not many. Just a couple. It's such crackhead energy, you're right. It's such like a fucking weirdo, ridiculous fucking movie. I loved it. Dude, Chris Hemsworth stole the show. Like, he absolutely stole the show. Just crushed it. Piss Boy? Wait, which one was Piss Boy again? Which one was Piss Boy? The guy on the war rig? Which guy? He threw bottles of piss in the engine? Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. He fed piss to the war. That's right. That's right. That's right. I thought you meant the what's the politically correct term nowadays? Is it little person? Is it a dwarf? What the fuck what is it now? Is it a little person? I thought you meant that one. The war boy. That's like the small one. I don't know the names. I thought you meant that person. He was funny. That was funny too, dude. Not to spoil much. I don't want to spoil too much because some of the chat didn't watch it. But there's like a sub faction in the movie called the Mortifiers, and it has like the octopus squid flyer mobile, which was like the coolest thing I've ever seen. The Octoboss. That's right. The Octoboss. It was the coolest thing I've ever seen. It was so funny. I don't know if I like. Okay, I gotta look this up. Okay. I'm sorry, chat. If you really don't want to look at this, you can look away. But it fucking sent me. I gotta find a good image of it. The Octoboss. Oh, I can't find it. There's no good image of it. Like, there's no, like, good wide shot. There's no good wide shot for it. Ah, damn. Oh, there it is. No, that's not a good image either. Fuck. Dude, the reveal was so cool. His, like, it's like a flying motorcycle with a giant octopus, like parachute behind him, and I think his like gun turret is just like 4 AK-47s to get like put together. So funny, man. I couldn't stand how much I adored that stupid ass movie. It's so based. It's so based, man. I think the movie was not all what I thought from the trailer. It's just like, I don't know how to describe it. It's just like a more in-depth version of Fury Road. It's not quite as good. It's not quite as it doesn't quite have as long of like a major action scene, but it's got a bit more character stuff. You know, you see like Gastown, you get to see like Bullet Farm, and you know, honestly, Furiosa is like the least interesting character in the film, which is okay. She's like more like a vehicle for the story. Kind of like how Mad Max is like the least interesting character in Mad Max, and everything else is more fascinating. But all the people were great, man. Like yeah. Less action, but it's probably better to watch it before Fury Road. Yeah, crazy enough, like, this is one of the few prequels where I would actually say, go watch Furiosa before watching Fury Road, if you haven't seen either. It's worth it. It's genuinely worth it. It's a pretty solid, like, prequel. The People Eater was really weird for the nips, though. Dude, when did we determine his name was the People Eater? Because those of you who watched Fury Road may remember. Do you guys remember the guy in the 3-piece suit with like the fucking nipples cut out and the chain between his nipples and like the golden nose? You remember that guy? I didn't know that his name was the People Eater. I know it's his name, but I just didn't remember that. I thought he was just like the Gastown boss or whatever in Fury Road. But he has like those things. But it's so funny because the entire time he's in Furiosa, he's just fucking playing with his nipples. He's just this like big heavy set dude with these chains, and he's just like grabbing them the entire movie. It's so funny. It's so funny, man. I don't know. You gotta watch it. You gotta watch it. You gotta watch it. I was in tears. I was laughing and loving the film the entire time. Maybe like, I don't know, it's maybe 10-15 minutes a little too long, but other than that, oh. My man's just stimming, it's fine. It's so funny. The girls in Fury Road mentioned him by name in Fury Road. So okay, so I believe you, his name is the People Eater. It's just they don't like, I don't think they use the name a ton. They maybe say it like maybe 2 to 3 times max in like in both movies, so I just didn't remember. It's just funny to me. What's the name of the bullet farmer guy with the powdered wig made of bullets? Did I play the Mad Max game? Yeah, I didn't think it was that good. Oh, his name is just the bullet farmer? Oh, okay. Well, fuck. Yeah, I didn't much like the Mad Max game. It was really repetitive. I wasn't a fan. If you had a nipple chain, you'd be feeling them too. I don't know, man. Do people who like pierce their tits, do they just like constantly start playing with them? I don't think they do. I think eventually just kind of let it roll. Let it ride. Yeah, just let it chill. Mods chain his nips. Day 2 of asking for Dead Space remaster. So on the lineup of horror games, we gotta play Still Wakes the Deep. We gotta play Still Wakes the Deep. I bought it. I have it in the library. I just haven't gone around to it. I just haven't gone around to it. I know I gotta. But we will get there. We will absolutely get there. It's just taking a time. I don't know. Still Wakes the... It's apparently it's very funny because it's very Scottish. Yeah, one part Alien Isolation mixed with The Thing and Deepwater Horizon. Deepwater Horizon. I don't think I've seen that movie. Is that a movie? Or is that a... It is a movie. Wait. Oh, this is the Mark Wahlberg film. Oh, okay. I thought it was like I thought they were referring to like a horror movie thing, but it's just a Mark Wahlberg film. Well, it's also an actual thing that happened, if I'm not mistaken. Sorry, it's a movie, but I believe it's also based on like an actual environmental disaster. Yeah, the drilling fire. I mean, it is horrifying. Is it? The movie? I haven't seen it. It's got a 7.1 on IMDb, though, which is actually pretty respectable. Get a load of this you fucked it up. You fucked it up. You had your first time message and you screwed it up. You made a typo. How dare you? You got him. You lost it. Natural disasters are in fact scary. Yes, but normally you get like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson doing the big one of some California earthquake shenanigans and not, Mark Wahlberg. And you tend to not think about it actually being a particularly real, frightening disaster. Typo in chat. Yeah, it happened on 4/20. Did it actually? April 2010. Oh no. Mods increase the density of his molecules. Man, I love the part when Mark rubbed Dawn dish soap on a duck at the end. Great film. Did that actually happen? I feel like you're just memeing on me right now, but I would believe that. Is your name a reference to Ghost from COD? Wait, hold on, chat. Is your name a... Wait. Oh, okay. Oh God, you are talking about the other person in chat. I thought you were like, is your name a reference to Ghost from COD? Make sure you like reply to people when you say those things. Because I thought you were like, is Bricky a reference from... I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, make sure you @ people for that, because I think you're talking to me. John Malkovich being your penny-pinching boss is a horror story enough, though. Chat, speaking of that, have any of you seen Nathan For You? Thoughts? Questions? Thoughts? Ideas? I've heard good things. It's kind of funny. Funny. Nope. Never seen it. Oomstuv. I have not. Okay, oh, never mind. I got a big recommendation from someone over Anime Expo, and I thought that's something you guys would say things about it. It's very awkward humor, though. Is it like awkward humor like Napoleon Dynamite, or is it awkward humor like cringe humor like The Office? Because there's two different kinds, you know? Both-ish? More Napoleon Dynamite? Sorry, streamer, it's too niche. It might be. It might be too niche. Might be too niche. Probably the best comedy show in the last 10 years. That's a wild statement. That's wild. Though granted, I can't think of a lot of like really good comedy shows recently. Can you guys think of like a comedy show in the last 5 years that began in the last 5 years, started in the last 5 years? That's really good. What we do in the shadows? That wasn't 5 years ago. Let's start before that. The Smiling Friends count? Yeah. You know, yeah, it does. Smiling Friends, you're right. Smiling Friends is pretty fucking good. I'll give you that one. Inside Job. Okay. Space Force wasn't too bad. Ted Lasso. I'm getting some Ted Lassos here. Abbott Elementary, getting a couple Abbott Elementaries as well. Okay. Okay. Dropout. What were you doing the shouts from 2019? Oh, you barely got it. You barely made it. Ah, fine. Fine. I'm only familiar with What We Do in the Shadows, the movie, which is also very good. No. What was the last movie I watched right now anyway? We're on the topic of movies. What was the last movie I watched was... It was Dinner in America. Yeah. It was Dinner in America. That movie slaps. There's a good chance none of you have seen it. I would be shocked if any of you in the chat has seen it. Oh, Cheesecake Cactus. Thanks for the 20 gifted subs. Holy shit. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Hot damn. Loki is a good show. Chatter message from Grand Vizier Loki. Shush. Cheesecake Cactus. Thank you for the gifted subs though. Seriously, I appreciate it. Hell yeah. Smells like inside baseball. Yeah, I like to smell my inside baseball. Yeah, no, I'm assuming none of you have seen Dinner in America, but it is absolutely fucking amazing. I loved it so much. I watched it off an RLM recommendation, a Red Letter Media recommendation. I saw it and I was like, all right, they got the RLM seal of approval. So I watched it. Holy shit. Holy shit. It is so good, man. It is genuinely so good. If you watch it, do be warned, it's got some intentionally dated stuff. It's definitely like an early 2000s era style film, so there's a lot of words that we don't say anymore in the movie. Particularly ones involving the mentally challenged and the bundles of sticks and or British cigarettes. But I'm just saying, the movie is really good. It's really good. That new Ryan Gosling film, The Fall Guy, was good. Was it good though? Also, people order our patties. Thank you for the Prime sub. I missed that a bit ago. Was it good? I was respect RLM when they admitted to they didn't watch all the movie before they were panning. I don't know. I think it's fine. If I watch halfway through a movie and I think it sucks, I can leave and be like, that movie sucked. I'm fine with that. I think I would have an issue with that if you watched halfway through and then reviewed the film without stating you watched it halfway through. That's where I would have an issue with it. That's where I'd be like, well, fuck, man. I mean, like, you know. Like, I don't know, man. It's like if I play like halfway through a video game and I'm like, this game sucks, and I quit. Like, I don't know. I feel like I can make it be like, this game sucks, and then be done with it. I don't know. I would be remiss to force someone to go through like the entire however long a game takes while they don't enjoy it to formulate an opinion on it, you know? But now we're getting a little bit too into, you know, we're getting too into individualized nuance of criticism, and I'm just here to make videos on the internet. That's the Fall Guy comment. There it is. Is that how you felt with Alan Wake 2? A little bit, but I finished it. You know, I played through the whole of Alan Wake 2. I had my issues with Alan Wake 2, but like, I never wanted to stop it. Alan Wake 2 annoyed me, but I still played through the whole game because I did want to finish it. 5 minutes for an opinion like a true redditor. This obviously the scale is different, you know. I feel as if there's a clear scale, you know. If you watch all the way done with the movie in 20 minutes at the end, then like I think you're mostly fine. Halfway, you get your back and forth, depends on the film, a little bit blah blah blah. You only watch the first 20 minutes, clearly you didn't give it a chance. Come on now. It's not binary, it's a scale. There's everything. Critique is not a hard science. It is not a hard science. The new Planet of the Apes movie just felt kind of meh. Dude, chat, it's gonna blow your fucking minds. There was a new Planet of the Apes film that came out like a month ago. Did you even know that? I didn't even know that. I learned like 2 weeks ago. I barely knew. I saw so much marketing for it. Did you really? Where are you getting your ads? Is it like Twitch ads? Because I have like Twitch Turbo because I just don't want to deal with it. Is it like Twitch ads that you're seeing that kind of stuff for? Memes? Really? Memes. Was it more on YouTube? Ads on buses and stuffs. I don't see a lot of guerrilla marketing lately. Pun intended. I don't see a whole lot of like at like bus stops and shit. I really don't. I had no idea it came out until like 2 weeks ago. I thought it was pretty alright. Yeah. Thank you. That one we can leave online, unlike the Egon meme. Which I should have just left it online, dude. I should have just kept it up. Damn it. I should have stuck to my guns. Oh well. I don't know. I don't need that smoke. It and King Kong are a big resurgence of monkey memes. Is that the reason? What was the was there a recent King Kong film? Oh god, chat. Wait, hold on. Chat, I know you're gonna answer that question. Fuck you, I don't care. What are your thoughts on Kong Skull Island? I saw that film in like New York during like the LCS like semifinals in Madison Square Garden or something like that. I remember seeing that movie with all my friends. It was like with like the Carp crew and shit at the time. And I in theaters, and it was so mid. But about halfway through the movie, that one guy does that thing where he like does the sacrifice with the 2 grenades in his hand, and the dinosaur like tail whips him, and he flies into the rock and fucking dies and blows up. And I was like, this is an amazing movie. This is so much funnier now. And then John C. Reilly, okay, because like part of the movie is John C. Reilly is a World War II like plane fighter jet guy who crash lands in this Kong Skull Island area, along with like a Japanese Zero fighter jet. And so the two of them like fought for a bit, but then eventually had to survive together and became friends. And so John C. Reilly. Oh, okay, not fighter jets in World War II. Whatever, planes, fighter planes. Shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? And so John C. Reilly has a part where he's like fighting a bunch of bugs or something, and he draws a goddamn like katana and he says something in like Japanese because his best buddy from like Imperial Japan and him like grew up or whatever, or like got old on this Skull Island. It was the funniest fucking thing I have ever heard. It was so good. I gotta find the screenshot. John C. Reilly, Japanese saying Kong Skull Island? Google? Yes! 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 He says death before dishonor. Absolute cinema. Absolute cinema, dude. Holy. It's so peak. I was laughing so hard. I was laughing so hard in the theaters, dude. It was something else. Brother, that's a Redditor. Dude, it's so good, though. It's so good. Oh, man. Yeah, the movie kind of sucks, but it's like also Kino at the same time. It's both. It's one of those films. It's one of those films. It's kind of shit, but it's also great. I don't think it's that bad. It's like, I mean, it's not like a 2 or something like that. It's just like, it's total slop. Yeah, it's like lovable slop. That's a good word for it. It's so dumb, but it's just so fun. SLJ is there, by the way. What's SLJ? What the hell is SLJ? Am I crazy? Oh, Samuel L. Jackson. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, he is in Kong Skull Island. Also, so is who the fuck plays Loki again? Hiddleston? Tom, thank you. Tom Hiddleston. Well, yeah, actually, it kind of had a goated cast. Hold on. Tom Hiddleston, Samuel L. Jackson, Brie Larson, John C. Reilly, John Goodman. I don't recognize the rest of these people. What the hell? That's so funny. Oh yeah, chat. A lot of you have been mentioning Longlegs. How was Longlegs? I'm all down for like a creepy thriller. I like myself a creepy thriller. Very long. Great. Good stuff. I'm about to find out. Eh? Hell yeah, hell yeah. Good stuff. Nice legs. Nice. Good shit. Love it. I've heard some it's good, others say it's great. What's the Rotten Tomatoes score look like? I know that has its own issues, but I'm still a little curious. Why is Wakanda Forever the first response? What the hell? Longlegs. We've got a 87% critic review and a 64% audience review. Okay, that normally means it might be a little... Wait, it's only an hour and 41. That's not that long at all. Okay, I mean, that most likely means that it isn't going to be for everybody, clearly. But it'll... The movie fanatics will probably get really into it. Wonder if it'll be like a Hereditary situation where some people think Hereditary just blows and then other people are like, it's peak cinema. What is Hereditary's anyway? Hereditary. It is 90% tomato and 71% audience. So it's a little higher, but it's, or 90% critic. A little higher. Who directed Hereditary again? Ari Aster. Or it's Ari Aster, that's right. Okay, if you like great slop films, please tell me you've seen Mega Shark versus Giant Octopus. I haven't, but I have seen the best film ever made, Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Ari Aster. Oh, right. He did Midsummer as well. That's right. That's right. That's right. Have you seen Don't Breathe? I have. Now, I'm gonna say this without a single ounce of sarcasm. I liked Don't Breathe a lot until he brought out the turkey baster filled with semen. People who haven't seen that movie are gonna be like, what? And people who have seen that movie are gonna be like, yeah. It was great until that point, and then it lost me. Then it lost me. See, for me, it wasn't like that it was super like fucked up. Like I've seen worse. For me, it was more the fact that I'm just like, I'm already on like the woke fucking internet hit list. I'll just fuel the fire a little bit more. I'm so sick of like sexual violence to women in movies. Like it's so overdone. And like you could do it, like it's not like you can't, but like the 80s and the 90s had so much of it, and it was like doing like rape plot points were like it was such like an instantaneous way to deal with like how many 80s movies, like shit 80s movies have like the main hero have like the girlfriend get like assaulted or something or kidnapped, and it's like it's so often. I'm just so tired of it, man. I'm so tired of it. So Don't Breathe was really good until he brought out the turkey baster full of semen and was like my fucking my fucking incubated women chamber or whatever, like I'm going to impregnate you with this turkey baster. And I'm like, good God, man. Why'd you gotta do it? Why'd you gotta fucking do it like that? It really threw it off for me. And it's just one of those things that's like part of the times. Like, you know, you can you can use SA as a thing in your film. Like, there's nothing stopping you, but just it doesn't like make the movie worse. But like, well, if you do it properly. But the times have changed, and I just don't want to see it anymore. I'm just tired of it. I'm just done. You know, I'm just like done with it. You know. I mean, hey, Fury Road. Fury Road had a little bit of that going on, or at least implied, but like it worked. It was fine. That was like chill, you know? Like it worked out. There's a Don't Breathe 2? Yoy, wait, what is with that difference in score? 43% critic, 85 audience? What the hell? What? What do you mean 85? Because nobody really saw it? You might be right. It just threw me off. I don't know. It's just weird. What's Don't Breathe at? But yeah, like SA stuff in films. It's so overplayed. I'm so tired of it. That's where I kind of like ended the Don't Breathe thing. I'm just tired of it, man. 88% Don't Breathe critics, 79% audience. That's about right. It's not that bad. You know what, chat? I've wanted to watch this movie for so long, but I haven't gone around to it yet. I really want to watch The Hills Have Eyes. Oh, what? That's not a great score. 52% critic, 58% audience. Yeah, movie night, yeah. I wish you could do more like movie night stuff on Twitch. The 2006 The Hills Have Eyes, chat. 2006. I mean, there's what was the other one, like the 1990s, the 1977 one. Aren't watch along the thing for Twitch Prime? I don't know, are they? Just bad slop. Damn. I don't know, I like the idea of like the middle of nowhere hick family type thing. It's kind of neat. What are some other horror movies that have... I'm not very good with horror because I'm a little baby. But I'm kind of like... I don't know. I'm trying to think of like horror movies recently that I really liked. Ooh, It Follows. I really liked It Follows. How did It Follows do? 2008, 2014. 95% critic. 66 audience. What are you smoking? What do you mean? Yeah, It Follows. Banged. So if I was the one with the demon STD, that's the one. That's the one. Annihilation. Is Annihilation horror? It's more... Well, this has certainly got a fucking horror part. What's Annihilation's score? 88 and 67. Y'all are fucking high. Sorry, I say y'all because you, chat, are like the average individual in a sense, but like I don't mean you know. Dude, Annihilation absolutely banged. Yeah, chat, you're high. But like, what's with the bear lady thing? Dude, the bear scene was the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. It's like, it's so awful. Dude, the bear lady was wild. Actually, man, I'm high on glue right now. All I'm saying is they gotta legalize glue, man. It's got more properties than aren't mind expanding. First person to get that reference gets, I don't know, like a high five. Waiting. 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 No, we don't got nothing yet. We don't got nothing yet. Did you look it up, Wood Elf, you shit? You looked it up, you asshole. You definitely did. It's Xavier Renegade Angel. You so did. You so did. You so did. I don't believe you. I got it, but I ain't laughing. That's fair. It wasn't very good. What are these other horror movies you guys were hitting me with? Quiet Place? Quiet Place was good. It had some issues, but I like Quiet Place. I think Quiet Place did that thing where it was so hyped up that people like overhyped it, and because they overhyped it, people started hating on it more than it deserved. It's perfectly fine. It's like perfectly fine. It's good. It's not great, not terrible. It's good. It does that kind of thing a little bit, you know? Well, I mean, I'm referring to, okay. I want to think about like horror movies in the last like 20 years. If you're like, Bricky, what about The Thing? Like, yeah, I know. I love The Thing. It's incredible. Cheating bitch. It's great. Have I seen The Ring? Yes. Okay, so obviously the Japanese version of The Ring is very popular, but like the 2002 Ring is really good. It's absolutely horrifying. Nightcrawler is great. That's not a horror movie, but it is great. That's pretty good. What about The Witch? Yeah, the Vavitch. Yeah, no. If Robert Eggers makes a film, I'm gonna go see it. That he is probably the only person that can get me out of my ass and into a movie theater right now. Or is it Roger Eggers? Robert Eggers. My bad. He's maybe the only person. Because he's done the Vavitch, the Lighthouse, the Northman, and he's now doing Nosferatu. which I am probably going to see. I'm actually kind of surprised. I mean, his tomato meter for all of his stuff is like 90% or higher, which is really good. But I'm surprised that The Witch is the lowest at 60. Northman's at 64. The Lighthouse is at 72. I thought of all of those films, The Lighthouse would be the one the audiences liked the least, because it's got like Willem Dafoe's cum from the ceiling, you know, like it's kind of weird, and it's like in 4:3 aspect ratio in black and white.
Consider that a horror movie. I love the perspective.
I saw the original Cloverfield in theaters. Yeah. How old was I? I was 13. Yeah, so the original Cloverfield was, it's okay. So you guys know in 300. Now, I like 300. It's not my favorite, but I like 300. That was like one of those movies that did the speed up, slow down action scenes. And it was good. And then a bunch of movies did the speed up, slow down action scenes, and I got tired of it. Cloverfield feels like, the original Cloverfield that is, feels like one of those first ever found footage movies, you know? And then it led to a bunch of terrible found footage movies. That was like the cheap way to make, well, and Blair Witch, yes. Though Blair Witch didn't have editing. Well, sorry, that's the wrong statement. It didn't have CGI, I don't think. Cloverfield was like, hey, we can do a CGI found footage-ish, like crazy movie like that and save a bunch of money. Blair Witch was like all practical. Yeah, the public perception of Blair Witch is a big part of it too. Yeah, the marketing, 100%. Candy, you're 100% correct. I don't know. I like Blair Witch. I like it a lot. It's definitely a product of its time. You know, it is a product of its time. Though I mean, I will say, 2008 Cloverfield, where like when you see like the head of the Statue of Liberty slam in the middle of the street and like scrape on the ground, that was pretty iconic. That was pretty iconic. Underrated found footage movie is Chronicle. I liked Chronicle, yeah. I liked Chronicle. It's kind of found footage. It's like kind of not. It's a little bit of both. They kind of like give up on the found footage at the end. But I liked Chronicle. Yeah, that was a fun one. I think I joined a little early because bro just spoiled a movie I never got to finish. Wait, which one? Cloverfield? From 2008? The Statue of Liberty happens like the first like 10 minutes. That happens in the first 10 minutes, brother. That's early. You're fine. That's early. You're good. There's a movie that puts the Grudge girl versus the Well girl, that puts them against each other. Sadako versus I mean, The Grudge is a horrifying film. That's a terrifying one. The Grudge is awful. Have you seen 28 Days Later? 28 Days Later is my favorite zombie movie of all time. It's honestly one of my favorite horror movies of all time as well. 28 Days Later, it is peak. It is Kino. It is cinema. I will hear no statements to the contrary. I will hear none. I will hear none. It is, I genuinely consider it like the best zombie movie. Train to Busan. Oh yeah, Train to Busan hits pretty well. That 20 Days Later is peak. 20 Days Later is not just a good zombie movie. It is a good horror film. It is a good movie. It's good. Have you seen 30 Days of Night? Is that the vampire one? I think I have. I did see 30 Days a Night. I remember liking it. I don't know if it's good though. Like, you ever watch a movie and you're like, I had a good time with that. I don't know if it's good or not, but I remember enjoying it. Like, I had a good time. I like that one. That was fun. That was one of the ones I was like, that was a fun one. I do love. So that's funny. That's funny you mentioned that. Zombie media has definitely done this. And it was the Walking Dead era, when Walking Dead was really popular, where we got 9 million zombie films, movies, and video games. And we were all sick of it. And now, I kind of miss it. It could be rose-tinted glasses, it could be a lot of things, but right now, I kind of miss it. I kind of miss it. I think it's because I'm moving back towards lots of co-op shooters, and there is nothing that's better than that than zombies. World War Z should have been a better movie. The book was incredible. Dude, the World War Z book was insanely good. The fucking like the Russian soldiers in the subway or whatever, or like in the sewers. Holy. God damn. Actually, 28 Days is not a zombie movie. Chat, get him. Or was it the French divers in the tunnels under Paris? It may have been the divers. The Battle of Yonkers? Bro. Dude, I was playing the Battle of Yonkers last night in my bedroom. Out there, straight yonking it. And by it, I mean my, my zeniths. Oh, fuck you, chat. That was kind of okay. That was alright. Don't -2 me like this. Zombieland, World War Z, Marvel Zombies, DC's Walking Dead, yeah. Hey, Zombieland still holds up. I watched Zombieland 2. It was fine. It was alright. It's okay. Didn't suck. It's alright. It didn't suck. It was fine. You know. There were some okay parts. Shaun of the Dead is always a great time. Shaun of the Dead is always a great time. I do love me some Shaun of the Dead. I really liked World's End as well, the drinking one. That was good. There were I do miss a little bit of the zombie formula. I agree. Emma Stone clearly did not want to be there. Yeah, she was tired. Tucker and Dale versus Evil. These kids just started killing themselves on my property. That's my favorite line. I probably butchered it too. Oh, those were good. Those were good. What else? What else was there? Because we were doing I don't know. What else? Bricky, I just watched Jaws last Friday for the first time. I'm 32, by the way. It's not bad. Like, do you understand why people got so into it? I feel like Jaws is one of those movies when you watch it and you're like, I get it. It holds up. Yeah. Yeah. It holds up. It's really good. It's a classic. Not every film is that way, but some are. And that one's pretty good. The Thing. We already talked about The Thing. Tremors. Jaws is straight fire until you see the shark. Yeah, ironically, the shark in Jaws takes me out of it a little bit. Never seen The Thing all the way through. I mean, I think I watched The Thing the first time, and after they started shooting the dogs, I was like, fuck, man, I don't think I can watch this. So I stopped. And then I finished it later. But that's a hard scene. That's a hard scene. I will say, I couldn't finish The Shining the first time. I watched until I read the book. And then I watched the movie and I got to the hotel room and I was like, I literally know what happens. I know what's about to happen. Fuck this. And I left. And I left immediately. Because I knew what was coming. Yeah, I pieced out. But I rewatched it eventually later on. No, I definitely finished it. No, The Shining might be like the best horror movie I've seen. It's up there with like 28 Days Later and a couple others. It is great. It's great. It's pretty peak. I will always remember the pig face man giving a blowjob. Just like the snap zoom. It fucking threw me off. I don't know. The part that I think really caps off The Shining as to be as good as it is the bar scene. You know, the bit slow tonight. That scene I think is like the epitome of that film. Just hits. Oh yeah, Stephen King was on the heavy job. Dude, there are some of you that are big readers that have probably read more than me, but like I am confident in saying that I've read more Stephen King books than like 95% of the people in here. Probably more than that. I almost exclusively read Stephen King growing up. I love his stuff. It's so good. Now granted, I haven't read anything that he's put out in the last like 20 years. Maybe like 15 years. So that stuff and on, I haven't really. But I mean, almost every one of his major stuff: Christine, Cujo, The Shining, It, Desperation, The Mist, Shawshank, all the Skeleton Crew side stuff, The Long Walk. Like it's just all like a ton of them. Pet Sematary. There's so many I've read, so many. Ironically, I haven't read The Dark Tower. Ironically, out of all of those, I have not read The Dark Tower. I've read Carrie. Yep, I read Carrie. That's the one I haven't read. The Stand, one of my top 5 favorite books. The Stand, a book they just can't seem to fucking make a good TV show about. They just can't seem to make a damn TV show about The Stand. Come on. The Mist, I'm pretty sure The Mist was part of his like short story thing. Stand By Me, also known as The Body. I read Cell. I also read Cell. Yep. Yeah, I read those. Well, a lot of them. There's a lot of them. They're good books, man. They're definitely fueled by cocaine, no doubt. But like, they're good books. They're good books. They're good books. I only read The Mist. I gotta be honest, I like the ending of The Mist in the book better than in the movie. What, the old Stan show was great? I may recommend you rewatch it. I don't think the old Stan show was very good. I feel like that might be a product of its time. I don't know, man. There are books he flat out admits doesn't remember writing at all. Yeah, I believe that. Oh, chat, did you watch Tola's Side? It feels like a Stephen King book. Did you guys watch It Comes at Night? Yeah? Yeah? Yeah, it was wild. Yeah, nobody came at night. Hated it? That is a fine opinion. I liked it a lot. If you hated it, totally get it. Totally get it, brother. Like, I'm not gonna tell you no. You are completely in your right mind to hate it. I loved it. A lot of people hate it. It's kind of false advertising. A little bit. The trailer really shows it incorrectly. Like it does not properly describe the film. It's weird. OMG, it comes at night is Google reviews. What do you mean? Comes at night. Google reviews. Oh, they're mostly good, actually. I was hoping for something goofier. Oh god, it's got a 2.1. Holy! There's so many 1-star ratings. There's so many 1 stars. Most of the recent reviews seem to be better. But yeah, it's a very unsettling film, but it's also like, you know, it's one of those like, oh, it's a thinker, like what's actually happening kind of movies. So if you're tired of that, then don't watch it. But if you watch the trailer, you won't get it properly. It's not it doesn't do a good job. Like it kind of like lies to you. The Killing of a Sacred Deer. Why is this on my recommended? I think I saw the trailer for this and it looked fucking weird. I didn't watch it. Another 2.3. Does Google review just like bomb shit with 1s? Because there's so many 1s. Can I get like a real movie? Not a real, sorry, a real movie. Like a more traditional film. But Gone Girl. What's Gone Girl? 4.1. Okay. That's more. That's all right. Well, that one's got mostly 5-star ratings. Gone Girl made me scared of women. Sorry. Let me rephrase that. Made me more scared of women. I feel like I'm going to get based comments in the chat. I got 1. I got 2. Let's go. Ooh. So there's a whole thing here that's people also search for right now. Zodiac. Oh, that's a good movie, man. I love Zodiac. Love Zodiac. What else we got here? There's Nightcrawler. I guess we're on a Jake Gyllenhaal vibe right now. There's Prisoners. I guess we're definitely on a Jake Gyllenhaal vibe. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm back. I'm back. Hey, chat. You can refresh your stream. My apologies. The Zodiac Killer fucking got me. Got me immediately. The 7? Ah, lovely. What's Gone Girl about? I'd actually think it might be better if you just watched it. The trailers did a really good job of not telling you much. So I would maybe just watch it. The trailer of that film is like the first third. The Road? Ah, The Road. What are the reviews for The Road? I love me some Cormac McCarthy. He's super good. Distributed by the Weinstein Company. Guy. 4.1. Wow, that's higher than I thought. Who's the main actor? Viggo Mortensen? Oh God. Yeah, The Road's great, dude. I love Cormac McCarthy. He's amazing. I've read the Road book. I have read No Country for Old Men, the book, and the movie is one of, if not my favorite movie of all time. I'm currently reading Blood Meridian. There's a lot of language in that book I cannot repeat. It's also a very hard book to read. But it is good, I guess. Oh, did you watch the Book of Eli? Hey, yo, what's up, Junie? How you doing? Finally, we get some good bug VTubers in this damn chat. Let's go. Let's go. I hear you're having a bug, a fucking bug like collab with you, Mata and fucking Yuzu. It's adorable. It's adorable. That's adorable. That's good stuff. That'd be a good thing. It was great seeing you at AX. I wish we got more time to chat. I was dragged around by Mata to like 90 people I've never met before, and I got to chat with you all for like 5 minutes max. And then it was the next person, the next person, the next person, which is like fine. I mean, I'm glad. I think at the end of the day, that was probably the right decision, because now I met all these wonderful people that I can chat to more now. But like I'm waiting for TwitchCon or like AX or whatever the next time where I'll all be there and I'll finally have the opportunity to be like, "What's up? You were very fucking funny." Impossible. This is clearly a fucking industry plant. This is an industry bug. Bricky did a press tour. This is really gonna ruin the tour. Paid actor. Chat, I gotta be honest. Ever since the Oscars, I just don't trust this shit anymore, chat. I just don't trust this shit anymore. Hollywood is like filled with paid actors. All right, I got an equivalent of +2s and -2s, and so I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Oh hey, what's up, Agent the Imperium? Thanks for gifting us up to Junie. Hell fucking yeah. Yeah, a bit of a divisive one. So the problem is that puns and like jokes like that naturally garner -2 emotions. But I think that one was good enough to the point where it transcended the issue, and we've entered +2 territory. Yeah. So I think we're okay on that one. It's a pity +2. It's a pity +2. -2, 2 forced. I did set it up for a little bit long, didn't I? Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty fair. It's a big ass jug of war. the jug of war. Kill, kill, kill. I know you wanted to say jug of water, but like I don't know how you misspelt it like that. I don't know how you misspelt water into war. The Kratos bottle. That's not bad. I have seen 7. Yep. Brad Pitt, Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman be like, I star in Dune. I don't. That wasn't. I don't know, man. I don't know. Was that even a joke? A little bit. This is a little bit of a joke. It was a little bit of a joke. Oh. It was. I thought it was okay. Morgan Freeman be like Lisan Al-Gib. Bricky, 3-hour YAPP is up. You're clearly depleted. We got 10 more minutes. What do you mean? We got 10 more minutes. We got fancy new VTubers in the chat. We gotta work out the last 10 minutes. You know, we gotta fucking crank that shit. You know. Me handing the crank flashlight to Soldier Boy. I'm really like I'm kind of grasping right now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm grasping right now. Yeah. I'm done. Yep. We're done. I'm cutting it off. I'm feeling it. I'm getting it. I'm understanding it. It is what it is. Look at this guy trying to impress VTubers, bro. Listen. Let's not go that far, okay? Let's not go that far. I don't need to impress VTubers when they're like, when they're like, I can just dunk on them anyway, okay? Why do I need to impress people that are all like mostly at max 5'2"? Let's be honest now. Yeah, it's easy. I can just walk around and life it makes life easier. There's nothing to impress. It's very unfortunate right now because the two VTubers currently in the chat are Candy and Junie, which are both not 5'2". So I won't lie. I'm a little outnumbered here in this situation. I'm a little outnumbered here. I am getting +2s in chat. All right, I am getting +2s in chat, so that's good. But I am not in the greatest states. So, Mouse is gonna cap my knees. Mouse's 4'11" ass hitting me with like quantified Puerto Rican sass to kneecap me. Candy, are we stressing him out? Junie, if I look stressed out when I was in person, then I'm doing fine here. That was a great time though. AX was a great time. I really enjoyed myself. Besides the fucking con cold that I got right now. Bug-related trauma. Yeah, I've dealt too much with the other bug. There's a new bug in chat. It's like, not again. Yeah. Bricky, what if I want 1 hour of YAPP? But we've already been here for 2 hours and 53 minutes. What do you mean another hour of YAPP? That's I got. This is all I got. You know, this is the. How many bugs do you think is at Bricky's limit? I don't know. I didn't play much Fallout 76. I did say all you bugs look the same. I did say that when I was playing with Helldivers with Mata. That was pretty funny. We're just farming them today. We're just farming them today. We're just going. We're going. What the hell? Oh, when are we getting a Cazador VTuber? Oh, that'd be great. We could all turn on them and then like, what is it that Cazadors are weak to? It's plasma, right? It's plasma rifles and that kind of shit. It's like energy weapons. Or we could just punch them in the face. What if we punched VTubers in the face, chat? What would happen? I'm a flesh man, you know, like I can just kind of like. I don't know how you do that yet. Cause I know, there's like a way for you to put VTubers on your stream. Like on other people's streams where like you can, like if I wanted to, I could like add like melody like right here, you know, and like she's like moving and stuff and like her whole thing, right? Not just the Fugi. I know there's a way for that. I don't know how it's done because I don't understand half this tech. And it's all crazy. Yeah, the full model being displayed. Yeah, exactly. And then at that point, you know, you could have like I don't know, like someone right here. You know, you can have like a Mel or a Mod or something like that, and then you could just kind of be like and then you just kind of hit it, you know. And you see, just kind of go for it. Breathe, damn you! Bricky beating kids again? Just because they're the height of kids does not mean they're kids. Doing my combo move. Bricky, VTuber tier list based on who you could take in a fight. Ooh! That's good. That's good. That's a banger idea. Wait, okay, so hold on. Do we utilize like what we see as the VTubing thing, or do we take their lore accurate variants? Lore? Fuck. That's hard. Because I'm gonna lose badly now. Yeah, I'm getting smoked, dude. I'm getting fucking smoked. I will lose a lot of those fights. There are some, like I could beat Mel. That would be easy. We could take Mel down. She'd probably enjoy it. We would definitely lose to Mata. 100%. We would lose to Zen, clearly. Cinder would light me on fire. I could beat Cotton. Haruka, I could probably beat Haruka. She's like a moose, right? Like a caribou? Well, it depends. Is she like the size of a caribou? I would definitely lose to Juniper. Candy, you're a scientist, right? Like a boss scientist? I could probably beat you. No offense. Yeah, I can't probably beat Haruka for that reason. Fuck. Could probably do that. You haven't read my lore? I haven't. I'm sorry. I'm not familiar with a lot of lore. Yo, Novel Horizons official? No way! First time chatter? What's up, boss? Wait, is it you the person that I met at the party? Because if so, what's up? How's it going? Heavenly would beat me, I think. Well, does Heavenly? He's just like a gas mask thing. Yeah, he's just like a guy. I think we call it equal. Oh hell yeah! What's up? Good to see you again. We probably call it. We probably call it equal with Heavenly. But I mean, like, I don't know. It depends. It's too close. Heavenly is himself, but cooler. That's not possible. No one can get cooler than Heavenly. Who else? Do I get some prep time? Do I? You will lose to Iron Mouse. Isn't Iron Mouse like Satan? Isn't she like a devil, like a demonic creature? So like, I'm pretty sure I lose that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I lose that. Am I 1v1ing Giga, or does Giga get her goons? Because I feel like I could beat Giga by herself, but I feel like I would have to like assault a castle, and then she would probably like send her goons at me, and I would get like annihilated because she's a boss, right? 1v1 to keep it balanced. Then I might be able to beat her, but is she like a warlock? She's a mid-level boss. She probably has like 3 phases. What fucking mid-level boss has 3 phases? Ooh, that's like an end-level boss. Well, I guess it depends on the game. Bao? Bao's a whale, right? He's just like a whale. So am I just like punching a whale? Beach him. Beach him. Yeah, Egon will hit this one. Egon will hit this one with a hail of harpoons. I'll just take a picture of Blythe and we'll throw that out there and we'll see what happens. Everyone's so OP. I mean, I guess why would you not be OP though? Like, why would you ever make a character that isn't like a cool, strong character? So like, how do I wouldn't actually really, it's kind of hard to beat that. I would lose to Fruit because she's like a lich. I would just lose immediately. Yeah, like, what's my lore? I'm a flesh man. I just, it's my own lore. I just made MILF Rick Sanchez. That's fucking funny. That makes sense. Oh, I could beat Lime. That's true. I could beat Lime. I could beat Lime. I got Lime down pat. She's just a ferret. she's just a ferret fighter. I can do that one. We got Lime. We got Lime. You can beat Lime. You have to catch Lime? Oh no, it's like a turtle in the hair. Tortoise in the hair. She's gonna outrun me and I'm gonna get tired and she's gonna beat my ass. No, you can't. She has PETA backing her. PETA's a joke. Who else? Who else? I gotta look at my new Discord friends list of all of the new VTubers I met. Doodaloo. How big is Froggy? I could beat Rose. I haven't looked much into Rose and why am I blanking on the name? Other Vichibon guy. Why am I blanking? Starts with an S. Why am I blanking? Shia, thank you. I was gonna say Shia, but Shia's my friend. Like Shia's the podcast host of me, and I'm like, it's not Shy. Okay, yeah, okay. I could probably, yeah, I think I could probably beat Rose. There's that. I cannot beat Buff. That's for certain. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that one. That's a clear one. I've lost that one. I couldn't beat Shy or Shia either. You could take Taka. Taka's the bartender, right? Yeah, I mean, we're just two, like, guys. There's like an even playing field there, if anything. Ari? What's Ari's shtick? Because she's got like the rainbow stuff going on. Like, is she like extraterrestrial or like omnipotent? I don't know Ari's like, I don't know her lore. Because her character looks like lady, but I don't know what else is going on with like the background. Holographic styled sorcerer. Oh, she's a sorceress? Ah, balls. We lost that one. We lost that one. Damn it. Girl, I would lose to Girl DM. I would lose to Girl DM. She'd murder me. She'd stab me. Yeah. I wouldn't work out that one. Nope, we'd lose that one. You'd probably lose to Joel. Probably lose to Joel. I would agree. I mean, I'd lose to Junie. We know that because she's a fucking scary bug, and I can't fisticuffs that, so that doesn't work out either. Yuzu would blind me. Chat, we are not making it out of here. We are not making it out of here. We are dying. We are dead. We're not. Toaster? We might beat Toaster. He's a frog. He's a little frog man. We might beat Toaster. Probably do that one. Michi scares me. She's got like the eyeballs and shit. I'm sure like there's some kind of thing. You could take Zen? No way I could take Zen. Zen is like a super cyborg. She would fucking murder me. Kayson also would murder me. There's no way I could take Zen. Oh. Alright, chap. It is 3:05 past for our 3 hours of YAPP. I said 3 hours of YAPP, and I am saying 3 hours of YAPP. 3 hours of YAPP has ended. Chat, thank you very, very much for watching this stream. I appreciate you a ton. Let us find a person to raid. You know what? Speaking of bug VTubers, let's go ahead and raid Yuzu. We have not done much, or we haven't talked much to Yuzu, but I got to chat with her a little bit during AX. She was very, very nice. And we can do that. Chat, what's the raid message? What is the raid message? Got any good ones, chat? You got any ideas for me? No, I'm not gonna do a beater in the fight. Honestly, just yell cease. Just yell cease. Just do full cease. All caps cease. That's good enough. It's great. It's just such a fun emote. All right, chat. I'll see you around. Thank you for stopping by. Also, what is it? YouTube side, I will link you the same channel we're going to as well, so you're able to. All right. Have a good one, everyone.